Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Justin Masson from the Nintendo Dads. We are live. It is just a couple moments short of 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, PM. And today, guys, today is the big Switch reveal day. So we are super excited to be joining you. This is our pre-show where we're going to start talking about all the stuff that is the Nintendo Switch. And the big presentation starting at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So we're excited for that. I keep saying we. Right now, it's just me. It's just me. But we will have lots of fellow podcasters jumping in. I'm actually sending a little bit of a tweet right now. We are live for the Switch pre-show, and this is very exciting, very exciting audio, I'm sure. But we're gonna get a tweet out right now. Yeah, so guys, I'm excited to be here. If you're kind of joining in through YouTube or anything like that, feel free to jump into the comment section and add more commentary. I'm going to plug in a second monitor. Guys, man, it is so much hype right now. So much hype for this thing. What just happened there? Oh, there we go. That's not where I want us to be. I just moved my monitors and now everything just got fun weird. So that's not good. Okay, what? Okay, well, that's interesting from an eyeline perspective. But yeah, guys, we're so stoked to be here. I'm sorry, I keep flipping through my monitors. I apologize. This is like the worst stuff to watch. I'm sure I got one viewer anyway. So hey, welcome one viewer. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, man, we are. No, there's so much going on. We got some information today that it has been priced out at $3.99 in the Canada, in the Great White North, is what the price was for the Nintendo Switch. $3.99 Canadian, which should mean that should be about $2.99 USD. Not a huge shock there. I'm going to send off some messages right now. I've actually got, here we go. Boom. Let's see if we can just do this. Actually, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do this. Sorry, hold on. I'm going to start adding some people into our chat here right away. Boom, that's the first one. Zach O'Neill from VG Tribune is going to be joining us here in a couple seconds. We're excited. But yeah, guys, sorry, $3.99 is what the Canadian price list at Walmart is for the Nintendo Switch, which sounds about right. I mean, that means we're about $2.99 USD. That sounds about right for kind of where the rumor mill was kind of buzzing this to be. So that's very exciting for us. Yeah, I think I actually think that's a pretty good price point, to be completely honest. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I know people are probably like, that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy at all, actually. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a crazy price point? I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'd like it to be a little bit lower. To be honest, guys, I don't know if I want it to be lower, because I think you start to cut away at the potential. It begins to undermine its value, I think, potentially. So that's a thing. We've seen some accessories get announced already. We actually saw a very interesting kind of controller. So you put the Joy-Cons in, but you turn on side to play the Joy-Cons, but you like slide it into like a rester. So you've kind of got an actual controls on the hand. So that's really interesting. Yeah. Oh, who's Zach O'Neill? How are you?
I have no audio.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you. Hold on.
Okay. That's all right. Zach O'Neill is coming in from VG Tribune. I love your background, by the way. He can't hear me, apparently. I don't know why he can't hear me.
This might be a problem.
Sure. All right. Well, Zach's going to try and get that figured out for us. I'm going to send a message to my other colleagues tell them to get in here. I don't know what I was gonna say like but, and I don't know why that was a bad thing. I was like, no, that's not a bad thing. What am I doing here?
Okay, solved.
Can you hear me now, Zach?
Fixed. Yes, I can.
Awesome. Zach O'Neill from VG Tribune. Welcome to the pre-show. Thanks for joining
Hey.
us. By the way, I love
Hey,
your
everybody.
background.
Thank you. It is it took a lot of work.
It took a lot of graphical power. It's a lot better
Oh,
than my
yes.
background, which consists of my just literally beige walls.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's just how it works sometimes.
Nice. So Zach, we just doing a little bit of conversation. We are less than an hour away, 57 minutes away from the reveal of this thing. How are you feeling as we lead up to this?
I mean, I think my background kind of speaks for itself. I am like
Sure, yeah.
super hyped right now. Geez, I'm excited. Like
Okay.
that's putting it simply. I mean, like I've been reading a lot of rumors. I've been like browsing the Nintendo Switch subreddit like constantly for the past couple days. And I can't say I believe all the rumors, especially about you know, this guy right here, Lucas.
Sure.
Yeah, like I mean, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, Mother 3 is going to be translated and it's going to be on the Switch." Believe me, I would love that. I would love that more than anything, but I highly doubt it.
Right. Yeah. Is that like the biggest rumor you're hearing right now, that you kind of feel like like, yeah, sure, you love it, but you know, probably not it.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I've heard some pretty out there rumors, but I'm kind of like putting them on the back burner.
Okay.
As for the rest of it, I don't know. Like, I'm really thinking that there's going to be like some kind of Square announcement. Like, there's going to be Final Fantasy. Like, we had Cloud in Smash.
Right.
Nobody ever saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh hey,
what's
somebody
up?
else. It's this. That just came out of nowhere. So, yeah, I think we're going to see either Final Fantasy 15 or the Final Fantasy 7 remake on the Switch. That is my prediction.
Okay. So that's interesting. Like, because we all, you know, when we saw Cloud come out as the amiibo and into Smash, we were like, is this a new partnership? Right? Is this brokering the deal? I feel like I don't feel like that's too far off the stretch, right? And we haven't seen the Cloud amiibo.
Yeah.
Right. We know that conversation, we know it's occurring. Could this be where that reveal is? Could this be where they show the amiibo now? What do you think? Is that possible?
I think this is going to be it, mainly because I really do believe that they are going to bring Smash 4 over to the Switch, and I believe this would be the right time to be like, oh, hey, by the way, here's Cloud, Bayonetta, and Corrin. Here's those amiibos.
Yeah, we know you've all been asking, where are they? Here they are. And conveniently enough, by the way, have you met our friends over at Square, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that seems pretty likely to me.
Nice. Joining the show, coming in live, hot from the deep south of the US of A, our friend and, of course, co-host of the show, Marty Estes. Marty, how are you today, sir?
I am ready, and so is my body.
Nice. Marty is excited.
I've not gotten nothing done all day.
Right? I think it's like the rest of. I had some meetings I had to attend. I had some other issues I had to resolve today. I was able to take like my mind away from it for like 2 hours. But I was on a conference call like on my mobile, and I'm literally seeing like tweets that are coming in like on the notification and the Facebook notification. It's all Nintendo dad stuff. It's all Switch stuff. And I was like, no, like, I'm trying to get away from this. Why won't you leave me alone?
Yep. We went grocery shopping earlier, and the whole time we were in the store, I was like, all right, we got to hurry. And it's like 5 o'clock at night. And my wife's like, why do we have to hurry? I was like, because the Nintendo Switch presentation is tonight. And she's like, it's not till 10 o'clock. I'm like, we got to hurry.
It doesn't matter.
We could get stuck here in the store.
We could get stuck behind someone, and I don't want to do this. Yeah.
I'm really debating though, like right now, like I've been planning, like leading up to coming online, like what is my game plan for tomorrow? Like,
Yeah.
am I going to try to go to Walmart tonight at midnight and get the old elderly guy who knows nothing about video games to try to let me pre-order a Switch? Or am I going to go stand in line at GameStop tomorrow? Or am I going to try Amazon and break the F5 key off my keyboard? I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, there's so much of them. You know, it definitely feels like pre-orders are going to happen tomorrow. We've seen a lot of information on Twitter. GameStop's got that going on. Amazon, it's now available on there. I mentioned earlier in kind of this brief pre-show conversation as I was getting stuff set up, Walmart has their price SKUs now established in Canada, at least at $3.99. It feels like they're definitely prepared. Is there anything, and I'm going to ask both of you this, is there anything right now that would stop you from getting a Switch? Like if they came out and were like, you know what, it's an hour's battery life and it's an 8 gig, internal hard drive, no changing of storage. Is there anything right now that would stop you, or are you already like, just take my money, fool?
Nothing.
No, okay.
Absolutely nothing. No, the hype train has already crashed through every barrier and is off the tracks. Downward toward the pit of doom where the bridge has blown up.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean I can't. There's no pulling back now.
Right. You're all in.
That's kind of where I'm at right now, but I also know not to just give into the hype too much. I've been burned by it before. So
right.
I don't know if the battery life is too short. If we hear some just like outlandish stuff, like now we have to pay for Nintendo Network connection on the Switch or something like that. I don't know. I can't think of many things that would make me not want it at this point, but I do remember just a few months ago, before the Switch was officially revealed, I was thinking, okay, Nintendo did not support the Wii U, right? Not well at all. So I am not even going to bother buying whatever the NX is at launch. I'm just going to wait and see if they support it well. And then the Switch reveal came out. And then it was like, well, okay, pre-order day one as soon as I can.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. I was trolling through Twitter today, and Victor Lucas from EP Daily Reviews on the Run, kind of Canadian video game celebrity up here, been on the show before. He mentioned like what will what do you need to see from the presentation for Nintendo Switch Day? What do you need to see to push you over that edge? And the response unanimously from people is they've already done it. Right? What they've presented us in that 3.5-minute trailer already has us like, yes, I will click that. I will pre-order it. It is now Nintendo's game to lose, right? What they reveal now in ladies and gentlemen, less than 10 clock here, less than 50 minutes away, we'll begin to decide whether we truly need this or not, and whether they just kind of have a good idea, because Nintendo is known for failing at execution on great concepts, right? Like they can have a fantastic idea and it's like, man, that is killer. But there's this one thing that you're just not doing quite right that everybody else is. Great example. We've got, just within the last last month, we had Super Mario Run. We're all excited to play it. And what do you have to do? You are given a friend code to share on the internet. Are you kidding me? You have Miitomo. You have 145 friends already or whatever. This is ridiculous, right? Jeez. So there are things like that I am cautiously optimistic about, of them going so close but falling and stumbling. Voice chat is another big thing in question. How do you guys feel? Will we see voice chat coming into the Switch, do you think? Nintendo is such a conservative company in relation to family-oriented gaming. From what you've seen from the 3.5-minute trailer and the rumors, are we going to have voice chat? Marty, I'm going to go to you first.
This is the issue they've got to fix for me. The whole online everything. And when I say whole online everything, I mean their virtual console, their implementation of purchases and everything. If we're going to unify under one My Nintendo account or whatever, I think it's inevitable. I mean, do I think that I'm going to be able to now? On the other hand, do I think I'm going to be able to buy a game on the Switch and it play on the 3DS? If it's not a virtual console game, probably not. But I think that's what the Switch is for. I think the Switch is the answer to all the people who were saying, we've got to have cross-buy. We've got to have cross-buy. We've got to have cross-buy. But here's what I do say. And Zach, I want to counter a little bit with this. If they do significantly change the way they implement their online features, I'm willing to pay per month. Because I'm already paying for PlayStation Plus.
Right. So Marty, you are willing to have a monthly Nintendo subscription service. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, before we transition to Zach, and I think this is very important, Marty, can I just confirm, are you wearing Mega Man earbuds, headphones?
Yes, I am.
Good. Okay. That was really the burning question. I know the chat was going to reach to us in a couple of seconds from now. Zach, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this whole online subscription-based model. We're going to assume perhaps it's something like a PSN network.
Right. So, like, I personally don't like the idea of paying for online play at all. But I guess that's mainly because I've become accustomed to like playing PC games and any of that. But if Nintendo were to significantly improve their online connectivity, their online experience overall, then maybe that's really hard to say because it, like you said, the voice chat, that would need to happen. They'd need to officially support that in games like Splatoon or whatever else. And they need to leave that open for third parties, which I think they did with the Wii U. I'm pretty sure there were headsets available for the Wii U.
Yeah, I remember there being a Turtle Beach Wii U headset. I remember taking a look at it, but just not ended up purchasing it. But yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they significantly improve and they offer like incentives to subscribe to the service, then I think I may be willing to do it.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Sure, that's right. All right. What else are you guys like? What do you really want to like? I mean, we're always like, yes, I want to know the price. I want to know is there any other things that for you are like, I want to know what Nintendo's going to do here?
Yeah.
I'll give you what I'm thinking of. So for my example here is region free, right? I'd like to know, are we moving to a region free ability?
I would like to see what that square button does on the left Joy-Con. If it's sharing, when PlayStation and Xbox introduced that, and it was kind of, I mean, you could stream, but it was mostly capture cards and things like that. And I didn't really think much of it at the time, but now I would like the ability to be able to stream games.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm on the show, sure. I would like to be able to do that because I know that I would have people who would probably watch. But I think that again has to go back into the online bucket. It goes back into the whole. What are they going to do to overhaul the whole entire online experience? Because for them to really, I think for people to really take Nintendo seriously this time around, it has to come with a powerhouse upgrade, as far as like, this is a system that can compete and can have third-party games, but also they've got to be able to compete in the online realm as well. Just like, or can I turn on a Nintendo console and not it be a carbon copy of another system, but can I have a comparable online experience with ease of use and connectivity and things like I can with other video game devices?
Right.
That's my point. So that for me, I'm going to be listening for that tonight. Just to see, and just to throw something out here, we did a poll on our Twitter feed leading up to this, and right now it is showing that the number one issue that people are looking forward to. I wish we could see how many votes each thing gets. 54% of people say launch lineup is the number one thing, followed by price, followed by online features. And I really couldn't expound on what that was when I sent that poll out. So
sure.
I don't know what people were thinking, but release date is 5%. Like nobody cares about the release date. I think because people have already figured it out.
Yeah.
Or think they figured it out.
Right.
What about you, Zach?
Dude, I don't really know. Like, I mean, you guys pretty much covered what I was thinking. Like the supposed share button and region locking, those are important to find out tonight. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much just like launch titles or third-party coverage for the system.
Third-party support. Yeah,
support. Yeah.
So we've had the chat open. Again, we're streaming on YouTube right now. We've got some people watching commentary here that's going through. A share button, we're hearing that for sure. Again, share. We see Leo Wright mentions he wants party chat. Ownmeister says, I doubt it'll be region free as per history. Piper 32 mentions better friends list features like game invitations. That is something that I would definitely like to see them improve in. I would love to, I've said before, I'd love to be able to playing, I'm playing on the Switch. I'm playing some Breath of the Wild because, it's Breath of the Wild. Why aren't you playing, fools? Right? You're doing your thing. And then all of a sudden it'll pop up and it says, Marty Estes is playing Splatoon. Would you like to join him? Why, yes. Yes, I would. And all I got to do is kind of like just, hit click or whatever. And it pauses where I'm at in Breath of the Wild and it pops me right in with Marty and it's seamless, right? I'm not trying to, maybe I've got to wait for the campaign to finish or whatever, but it's just an easy turn of the device, right? Turn of the function to get me there. So I think that's a huge thing. So that's a great call out in our chat as well.
I mean, just like it is right now. I'm playing a lot of Overwatch on PlayStation 4 right now. If I send my friend Jared an invite, because he plays with me a lot, if I send Jared an invite to play Overwatch with me on the PlayStation 4 and I'm in the middle of a game, he can join, but he's going to see, maybe he gets to watch my game or he just sees a loading screen until I'm done.
Yeah.
We need that feature. I'm hoping that this relationship with DNA has worked out some of these kinks with how you connect and how you do online, whatever.
Right. Yeah, I like that. Another commentary in here from Brian Welch, the beard of the South. Brian Welch. He mentions achievement systems. Guys, I've always played Nintendo, so I've never really had achievements. Is achievements a big deal for gamers nowadays? Do you care? Now, that being said, I have got myself the pink and purple coins in Super Mario Run, so I feel like I'm achieving a lot in life. Is this an important feature for you guys as gamers? Do you care about this, or is this like a icing on the cake?
I don't know how much people really pay attention to achievements anymore. I mean, definitely some people do or it wouldn't be requested. But personally, I don't really care that much. Like, at some point, maybe earning achievements might be something to strive for me. But, like, I don't know. Having the feature is nice. I wouldn't be against it.
I think that we saw the soft implementation of that in like NES Remix and Mario 3D World, where you had the stamps, like the Miiverse stamps, and you could do something and you could earn those. I like that system of doing things. But I also, Xbox Live has trained us to, when we have that little thing that we do in the game and it pops up and it goes boop, boop, and it shows a little thing, you get that little dopamine rush.
Yeah.
And
Can you hear me?
Yeah, speaking of a dopamine rush, Zach Erickson finally dopamines his rush his way in here. But Marty, I don't want his arrival to distract you from your thoughts about achievements and dopamine rush. Continue.
Well, I just think that modern gamers, most modern gamers probably are dual system for a lot of people.
Right.
When we saw this during the last generation when the Wii and the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and it was, a lot of people talked about, well, you either need to have a PlayStation 3 and a Wii or an Xbox 360 and a Wii. So you've had generations now where these achievements have been there, and it's almost kind of expected. I went and looked just now too, going back to Twitter, because Greg Miller over at Kind of Funny had posted a poll about the Switch earlier. And, again, what details most important to you tonight? 14% of 4,300 people who responded to his poll, 14% say trophy-like system.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yep. It's funny, actually. I was looking through our chat here. Alejandro actually says, if achievements are attached to Nintendo rewards for like discounts, then I would like them.
Oh, absolutely.
That's an interesting approach. I like that idea, Alejandro.
Definitely. Like if I complete Breath of the Wild 100% and it gives me 50 Zelda coins,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Yep. Who doesn't love space dollars, right? No real currency, but we got a ton of them. So, yeah.
As long as they all went kind of into the same pile.
Yep.
Kind of like the Miitomo and the Mario Run coins, kind of all the silver coins go into the same pile. And you can kind of use them for whatever, as long as all that currency goes into my Nintendo rewards. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, we're off the races, right?
But let's be honest. Probably not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Oh, I'm interested in you guys' thoughts on this. I was thinking about this today. What is the feature that people have been talking about the most that you think is not going to happen tonight? Because there's so many rumors swirling. Like, what is the thing that you just look at it and you go, yeah, that ain't happening?
The thing that I genuinely want to be wrong on, Marty, is I genuinely don't think that they have solved the account management system. I feel like I'm going to have to buy Super Mario 2 for the 12th time again. And that frustrates me. I just don't feel like they've figured that out yet. And I think more and more as we're going digital, and I think Nintendo has always been behind. I would love for them to come and be like, if you've bought a game on the Wii U, if you've bought a game on the 3DS, boom, you've got it. And there's a part of me that kind of thinks maybe they have figured out. And I say that because of how much of a push they have been making in the last 12 to 18 months to encourage their users to use digital. And I really think that's priming the pump maybe for us to be able to have that level of access. I would love to go buy a Switch, connect in my ID or whatever, and all of a sudden in the what I would call the Nintendo cloud, right? I have what I want. I want a virtualized cloud library where if I'm actually traveling this weekend. I'm heading down to Kansas City this weekend, and I want to be able to say, I'm going to take with me some Pikmin 3, and I just like drop it down onto the hard drive of my Switch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I have that, but I have that library because I've bought those. And here's the thing, Nintendo, I have bought those. You have a record. You are not Donald Trump's tax returns. There's a record. We know it's there. Don't be douchey about this. I've paid for these things.
Multiple times.
Like, you should be like, oh, you know what? You bought Mario 3 or 4 times. You get something else for free. I don't know. But like that frustrates me.
Oh yeah.
When I look at my 3DS library, right? There's so many great games virtually that once my 3DS is dead or done, right? It's done. And I'm gonna be honest, actually, it'd be interesting if Nintendo says to me today, essentially, like, whatever's digital, we got you. We got you covered, right? I would almost be very tempted to think about selling my 3DS right away. As long as I'd be like, here's my SD card, right? My SD, I've backed everything up here. I'll get rid of that. I'll play, something else for a couple months, and then I'm backed up. That'd be great. Because to be honest, my 3DS is almost 100% digital.
I have a ton of digital stuff too. Like, I looked at my games the other day and I was like, I don't have a lot of games. But then I turned on my 3DS. I was like, oh, yeah, I got a lot of games. It was the realization was when I was compiling my 2017 backlog of games I'm gonna try to finish, and I was going, wow, I never finished that on the 3DS or that. Oops.
Yeah. So what about you, Zach? What's kind of the big thing that you're hoping, but you're not thinking?
God, the past couple days I've been hearing a lot of people say that it's going to have haptic feedback. And I don't believe it.
Sure.
Like it would be really cool if it did. Like if it had some kind of feedback in the screen or on the Joy-Cons, something. Like a lot of people are making jokes because the Senran Kagura dev mentioned some unique feature for the Switch on Twitter and was like, oh, I wonder how they're going to unveil that and how people are going to react to it. And people just assumed, oh yeah, it's going to be the haptic feedback. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
But also motion controls.
Right. And I guess here's an interesting question, Zach. Zach O'Neill, I'm going to ask you this question. When you think of even your commentary of like revealing something, right? There's sometimes Nintendo always has what I call like the MacGuffin. There's always something it does. It's like, oh, that's very different, right? Can Nintendo be too differential here? Right? Can there be too many things that go on, right? Because now, I mean, before it was like the Wii U, the Wii U was the gamepad, right? That was kind of the thing, right? Beforehand, it was all motion sensor. Is it now like it's a home console, it's a portable console, you can take it apart, it becomes 3 consoles. It's you can reattach it here. You can hang it from like. Does it become too much where it no longer feels like a device, but rather, I don't know. Like, can it be? You know what I'm saying? Can it be lost in its uniqueness?
Like it just becomes some kind of all-encompassing omni device that doesn't really have its own base. Yeah, I definitely think that's a possibility. Like, especially from what so many people are saying, oh, it can do this and it can do that and it can do all these things. But like, maybe I just want a system that plays games and brings something innovative to the table. I don't know. Like I think it's pretty innovative to have a handheld and console in the same thing.
So Zach, can I ask you a question? Are you worried like the Joy-Con, they're going to pack too many weird things into the Joy-Cons, and because like we've seen rumors of like basically the right one being a Wii remote, right. More with like the infrared. I know I'm kind of jumping into the conversation halfway here, but
very good.
Like, is that kind of what you're worried about? Like having like getting too cutesy with all the different things, like within the box? Or are you talking about peripherals outside of that?
That was pretty much exactly what I was referring to. The infrared, that like people are saying that there's motion controls with that right Joy-Con. Like really, I don't want to go back to motion controls. I think we would be good to just have a game system. Just have a traditional game system, but still untraditional in the way that it's Nintendo. They're doing something different.
Right. Well, like the PlayStation 4, like the PS4 controller has some sort of a motion control in it as well, right? Like if the motion control, you wanted it built into the controller, you could build it into that right Joy-Con and then have the Sad Puppy Dog controller because it's in that right one it would give the Sad Puppy Dog motion controls as well.
Right.
As long as they're not going to like force it. I think that's what I'm hearing you say, though.
Well,
right?
I mean, here's an issue too with the if the Joy-Con's going to have IR or whatever. If they didn't have that, how would they have Wii functionality for Wii Virtual Console games?
I don't think
you kind of get what I'm saying. I mean,
That's a good point.
Maybe, like, I mean, if they're going to put out, if they're going to bring the library of Virtual Console games they already have to the Switch from the Wii U, then because that's another thing, and that's my big thing that I'm really wanting to see, or really kind of trying to figure out about tonight, and I'm hoping they'll do, but I don't think they will, is how am I going to port over all my Virtual Console games from my Wii U?
I think Virtual Console is one thing, like your NES, SNES, you know, all of that up until the. I think maybe we're looking at. You know, I hadn't even thought of that, but if Wii games don't port to the Switch, maybe they had thought about this a long time ago, and that's why when they brought the Wii games to the Wii U, they never called them Virtual Console.
Right.
And so when they say, "Oh, we're transferring all Virtual Console games," well, Wii games aren't Virtual Console games; they're something else.
Well, but like I own Mario Galaxy on my Wii U, so am I? You know, if I don't have an IR Joy-Con, then I'm not going to be able to play that. If games that I've downloaded are. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, but if you actually look in the eShop, Wii games are not under the Virtual Console banner.
Right.
Like everything else will be a Virtual Console, and so they could very well say Virtual Console only, and Wii games wouldn't be included.
And that would suck. But
totally suck. Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I'm
just bringing ourselves down before so that we're like feeling better.
Well, no, I mean the question was, and you kind of came in the middle of it, was what is one thing that you've heard or you've seen rumored or hope to see that you would like to see, but it's probably not going to happen. So his was Justin's was account management. Zach's was I mean, I'm trying to kind of get my head around all that we've talked about, like the implementation of the Joy-Con.
Yeah, kind of just like really just the motion control aspect. I mean, I really don't expect it to be very backwards compatible. I expect it to do Virtual Console like NES, SNES, N64, some of the Game Boy games, and I'm expecting GameCube, but I do not expect them to do Wii or Wii U.
I think for me, mine that I hope is better, but probably won't be, is the storage space issue.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that it's a health thing, I think, is going to be that means it's going to be an issue.
Well, I understand that, but man, if they want me to buy digital and they want me to carry that thing around me with a bunch of digital games like they do my 3DS, I need more than 32 gigabytes onboard storage.
Absolutely.
I've got to have the amount of storage that they want me to have, because I'm more than willing to buy my games digital.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Here's a question, Marty. What if they did it exactly the same as the 3DS, but they gave you a bigger card just out of the box?
If the ability is there for SD cards, like up to 128 gigabyte or whatever, like a micro SD or however they want to do that, I'm fine with that. But don't do it like the Wii, where I have to buy a 2 terabyte external hard drive that runs alongside my machine, at all times.
Yeah, I think it definitely, that seems like the only, unless they have a ridiculous amount of storage on board, just hard storage, the only way they can feasibly do this.
Yeah,
there's not a whole lot of other options.
Unless they go for the Vita method and do proprietary memory cards.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the external storage, though, going back to what you were saying, Marty, I think one thing that we kind of forget in the whole external storage thing is that it's all but confirmed that this thing uses USB Type-C, which is insanely fast to transfer. So if they're able to do that, if it's not ideal, but you could at least have a 1 tera or 2 whatever, and it would be a fairly fast transfer back and forth if the software is able to do it.
I just think that the whole nature of having to have a external hard drive that holds all your stuff defeats
That
the
sucks.
portable nature of what they're trying to do with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's, and I'm going through the chat here. Lots of talk about the virtual console. Streaming
What do
through
we
the
bet
Wii U.
What do we bet that they just don't even mention Virtual Console tonight?
Oh, they're
Like, they
going to
just-
mention Virtual Console tonight because they're going to drop Mother 3.
I doubt.
It could be a remake, though. I'm still saying they might do a remake of that,
Oh, that's a remade version for the Switch.
like a 3D version or something.
If they did that,
Could be
it
really
would be
cool.
the highlight of the night for me. I expect nothing though.
Or a remastered sort of like package, because they have like all three of them. Like they put all three of them in one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got a request here saying what would happen, or what would Marty McFly talk? How would Marty McFly talk about the Switch? The answer here for Caslush is it's going to be fantastic, Doc. If it's really bad, just get in the DeLorean. We'll go back to the future and we'll fix it. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's really good.
that's
It's
for
really
Caslush.
good.
It's really bad.
No, it's not. You're underselling yourself.
It's really straining. It's really straining. So, but guys, hey, I'm looking at the clock right now. We are 22 minutes away. For those of you that are catching us live stream on YouTube right now, I apologize. I was flipping around. I want to try and find a way that we can share our screen at the exact same time this is occurring, so we can get actually live feedback and reaction as it goes through. Guys, 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Man,
Have we talked about expected games yet? Have we talked about that?
Say it again, Zach.
Like expected games. What are we thinking?
Expected games. Go around the horn for this one. Let's name 3 games. Yeah, a couple games. Zach O'Neill, let's start with you, maybe, sir.
I missed the question. What was it?
What games are we expecting?
Okay, what games? I mentioned earlier I believe that they're going to do a Final Fantasy reveal, either Final Fantasy 15 or the Final Fantasy 7 remake. I really hope they don't do the rumored Rabbids and Mario crossover. That would not be great on their part.
I think they'll. Brace yourself for that. It'll be exciting.
I'm going to be sad if they do.
Even if it's like Super Mario RPG?
If it is like Super Mario RPG, I am all in. I will just try to ignore the fact that the Rabbids exist. They ruined Rayman. At least for the games that they were in. Yeah, I can't think of many other than that, other than like the stuff that's been confirmed that exists or the things that have been rumored. I'm really hoping for Smash on Switch. And I definitely don't expect Melee HD.
Do you just not expect that at launch, or are you not expecting it at all, Zach O'Neill?
I do not believe Melee HD will ever happen.
I think
like
Smash 4 is Smash 4 ups whatever.
Yeah,
yeah, Smash 4 port.
Yeah, I believe they're going to bring Smash 4 to the Switch. A lot of people are still constantly asking, "Where's Melee HD?" It's not going to happen. It's like Nintendo doesn't love you enough. Sorry.
It feels like a bad divorce. You know what? Just Nintendo doesn't love you anymore, and that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, they tried to keep Melee out of Evo. Really, guys?
Yeah.
I think their lawyers more than anything did, but yeah.
Yeah, sure, probably.
All right,
everyone. Yeah.
Marty, what about you, sir? What do you need to see? What games are you needing to see, sir?
I need to see Mario Galaxy.
Does it have to be Mario Galaxy 3, or could it be?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't have to be Mario Galaxy, but I need a good 3D Mario game. And I'm not saying that we haven't gotten good 3D Mario games, because Mario 3D World is probably in my top 5 of Mario games of all time. But I definitely need to see a Mario game. I am going to go out on a limb here and say that because of the leak of the fighting stick that we saw earlier this week, that we're
What?
going to see. Yeah, there's a third party developer that leaked a fighting stick peripheral for the Switch.
Was that a CES or something?
No, it was like some like stock photos of it.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway,
I am going to go out on a limb here and say Street Fighter 5.
Interesting.
I think it's going to be Tekken.
Either well, okay, Tekken's a good one. I hadn't thought about that because they supported the Wii U at the beginning, but I would think it's either going to be Street Fighter 5 or
what?
Marvel versus Capcom, the new one that's in development right now.
Yes, I'm yes, please.
Oh, holy crap. Yep.
The stream has started.
They got a DJ and they're official.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Pumping up some beats. So we're guys, shall we share my screen maybe?
I'll just leave the sound. I'm going to actually leave the sound on. I'm recording on my side, by the way.
Okay.
Do you want me to share my screen?
If you want
see this live for everyone. All right, folks. I'm gonna see if Google Hangout hates me or not. Let's see if we can find out.
Are you gonna? You're not gonna send your sound over though, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. And I'm assuming what we're gonna do on the feed is we're gonna release our live reactions separate from the post show, right?
Live reactions separate from the post show. I think so.
Here, do you want me to give you the? I'm gonna give you the YouTube stream because Nintendo's website might take a dump.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now on the actual Nintendo website.
Yeah, I'm on Nintendo.com/Switch. Okay, I'm gonna open up that then.
I really wish that I was there.
Did you get the link up for the group?
Yeah, I just got that in the group chat. Thank you.
Yeah.
And apparently, I need to drive by GameStop after we're done recording tonight.
And I called EB Games, by the way.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but here in the States, GameStop is dropping the on the door. They're supposed to be leaving a sheet up with the number of pre-orders they will have available tomorrow for the Switch.
Wow!
Oh, I did not know of that.
And so I got all excited and I texted my wife and I was like, "Hey, go to GameStop, please, because it's going to be like midnight before I can go, and I just want to know how early I need to go in the morning." And she went, and there was nothing.
Oh.
Even though I had called them while they were still open, and I said, "Hey, are you doing Nintendo Switch pre-order tomorrow?" They said, "Yes, I am." And I said, "How many are you going to have?" They said, "We can't tell you that." And she said, "There'll be the lady said, there'll be a poster on the door tonight. Come by and see, and then come back tomorrow morning." So she lied. I'm very upset. Well, I think my wife was more upset because she was like already in her pajamas and popping popcorn and getting ready to watch some Netflix. She loves me though.
So Justin, what the guy at EB Games said was, he was like, "Yeah, no, we haven't had very many people call, so as long as you show up like an hour before, I'm sure you'll be fine." So I was like, maybe I'll show up an hour and a half before they open. They open at 10. So I'm like, but apparently, yeah, like he said that it should be fine as long as I show up fairly. I don't know. We'll see.
I freaking hate these quick chats in YouTube for big events like this. It's just
holy crap! Look how long it is. Look, like, how do you read anything?
I just hit hide chat. I'm like, I'm done with you. We're out here. Are you guys able? I'm not broadcasting yet. Am I? What guys? Actually, so we are now. Oh man, we are less than 15 minutes away, folks. The hype is getting real, guys. Already seeing. I'm gonna make sure I'm sharing my screen. Bear with me 1 second here. My 2009 MacBook is like, what are you doing to me? Why don't you love me?
Smoke is pouring out the sides of your MacBook right now.
I'm turning my camera off to save bandwidth. Actually, I'm adjusting my bandwidth usage on this. Can I change how it uses the bandwidth?
Well, what if we like opened up a laptop and just like streamed the stream from that one, like from a separate account?
Yeah, I don't know might work.
I'm not too worried about having my face on here or not. Like, especially once it started, everybody else can turn their video off. I don't know if that's going to matter.
Yeah,
It'll probably improve everybody else's sound quality. But
sure.
I'm just wondering, Justin, because your internet is generally the shoddiest.
Let me turn my video off.
Nobody
Nobody needs to see me.
How do you want to do it then, Zach? Do you want to run it through you?
I could.
Okay, why don't we do that? I'll stop sharing on my end. Guys, this is the fun part of technology. We're trying to.
I see it when you swap it over there, Justin, but it's really choppy.
How about mine?
Yeah.
Does mine look okay?
I don't see yours
all
at
choppy.
all. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I see yours.
It's going to be great. I have it on medium. I don't have it on auto HD, but it should.
I actually just plan on watching it on the actual Nintendo website, and
yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch the YouTube stream.
Yeah. So why don't we do this when it goes live, guys? Do we want to we're gonna watch it, listen? Do we want to give kind of just a general commentaries as things are happening, or do we want to just mute completely?
Let's give commentary as things are happening. That's at least my input on it.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's a good idea. I think that we might want to keep it brief a little bit, what we say, so we don't miss anything. That's my worry.
That's actually true. Sure. Yeah, maybe like the actually being live stream, and let's ask the people who are actually already watching us right now too.
My thing is my volume on my computer controls everything, including what comes to my headphones. So because of the type of mic that I use, so if I turn it up, then you guys are really extra loud.
Right. We love.
So what you're trying to say nicely, Marty, is I don't want to listen to you guys talking while it's on.
That's not what I said.
So I'm looking at the chat right now, Tim.
But I feel the same way.
We are definitely some nice beats, by the way, here, guys. I see Zach just bobbing along. We're definitely seeing live reactions. We're seeing the commentary, like brief comments. So we're gonna keep it at that, guys. Once it goes live, we're not gonna share it. We're gonna kind of provide our own audio commentaries that's coming. We're not gonna share it in the Hangout. You guys should go over to YouTube, go over to the Nintendo Switch thing, the page, follow along. Watching off our crappy.
We're going to be leaving this, and then we'll go live again after. Is that what you're saying? We're going to turn off.
We're going to leave it. We're going to leave our stream open. We're going to turn off our video. We're going to watch this live and comment live as it happens, but just brief comments.
Okay, so I should leave my video on here then, is what you're saying.
I would say don't leave your video on. I'm encouraging other people to go to other video sites and see it.
Yeah, go watch it on YouTube. Go watch it on the Nintendo site, but stay in the keep your YouTube open, so you'll be able to hear our commentary
as they're coming.
If you want to, if not, then
so I'm not sharing my screen. Is that what you're saying, or am I sharing my screen?
What?
Am I supposed to be sharing my screen?
Don't share your screen, Zach. Do not share your screen.
Right. I'm turning my video off.
The chat people are like, no, just stop it.
I'm dropping the call. Is that what you want?
Oh, you dingbat.
He's quitting the podcast. Is that what you want?
What do you guys think of Nintendo doing a live reaction? So this is not a direct. This is live as it happens. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, this is different. I like it. I mean, I don't know. It might be a little weird because it's going to be in Japanese, but like dubbed or something.
Yeah.
It depends on how much
more technical errors.
It depends on how much they rely on like game trailers and like pre-prepared video versus like gameplay footage and stuff like that instead of like just people standing on stage.
Yeah.
It's been if you think about this, it's been a while since they've done a live presentation like this.
I was about to say the same thing. If they were to this is reminding me of like an E3 deal. Like maybe I know I predicted that they're not going to do an E3 stage show, and then we see this, and I'm like, maybe they will.
Here's the difference: is you have a different leadership right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're continuing with the direct because the direct has been successful. and the direct has been what it's intended to be, which is direct. It's directly communicating to fans. However, Kimishima may like being up in front of people. This is actually going to be the first time that we, as a general public audience, also see him, I guess.
Yeah.
If
You know,
he's
this very
doing it.
much, yeah, this very much reminds me, this is very Apple-esque,
Yeah.
right? As I'm seeing people are sitting down, this reminds me very much of like the WWDC keynote, right? With, you know, a DJ in the background, but
So,
whatever.
what's the over under that we see Tim Cook tonight?
Oh oh, jeez.
I'm just
Highly
throwing that
likely.
out there because you said it. It's Apple-esque. What if they're like, and we want to introduce our new partner, Apple.
Oh,
And they're the ones who are making the hardware, like as far as like manufacturing or help with design.
yeah, but then the problem is, guys, then the Switch will cost $1,200.
Here's the thing, we pretty much, yeah. Well, and not only that, but Apple's kind of in the dump right now anyway. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're in the dump right now.
Free
what that
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, free Wi-Fi. Yeah, oh yeah, they're promoting free Wi-Fi right now. This is fantastic.
Just in case you guys want to watch the stream while you're at the stream.
Yeah.
Uh,
Perfect.
Hey, dog, we heard you like to stream streams while you watch streams.
Yeah, 7 minutes away, guys. Just, you know, we're obviously now switching basically straight over to audio. We are all watching the stream live. I know that we've got a couple people who are still, I think, got us in the Hangouts going on. That's awesome, guys. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who has tuned in and watched and listened to us.
Absolutely.
That's, you know, man, thank you guys so much. This is awesome. If Tim Cook shows up, I predict a Switch app for an iPhone. Nice.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for the pre-show. So, guys, after the reveal, guys, we're going to come back again, and we are going to continue the post Nintendo Switch presentation conversation, guys, with Zach O'Neill, Zach Erickson, Marty Estes, myself. We might even have a special guest coming in. We're going to keep that on the down low for right now, but we might have somebody great to the show joining us, another great person.
Is it Jesse?
We're going to break down. Not Jesse. No, he's
not a great person.
he's not a great person. He's an okay person.
Oh, I love Jesse. I love you, Jesse.
Yeah,
It's just the way you said it. It's like, we have another great person, not Jesse.
not Jesse.
Oh,
Anyone but Jesse.
Yeah. But we actually, you know, Jesse may actually be in time for that. He's currently, guys, he had some flight delays today. Tough day for him. But man, guys, this is exciting. 5 minutes away. Guys,
I was talking to my wife today, and I was like, I don't know if you realize this. This is more exciting than even like E3, because we're guaranteed to find out like tons of really cool new stuff. And I was like, I don't know if you realize how exciting
this is like, I imagine that the giddiness that I'm feeling right now is what people who like sports feel when they watch sports.
Yeah. Some kind of
Football.
press conference, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what's winning the Super Bowl feels like?
That's
This is
awesome.
this is what it feels like when your team does well at the sports balling.
Yeah, exactly. I was, you know, speaking of talking to your significant others about this day, I was talking to my wife. Obviously, my kids are like, Dad, it's the 12th. It's Switch Day. Are you excited? I was like, yeah. We're getting ready for this. And I said to my wife, I said, you know, Super Mario Galaxy 3 is rumored it might be happening. She's like, what? I was like, there we go. There's a level of interest I need to hear. So, man, this is going to be exciting, guys.
My wife just very nicely and patiently just nods and smiles when I talk about this.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm just saying all this stuff that, you know, makes complete sense to us.
Mhm.
And she's like, that's nice.
That's
That's nice. Is it going to have Lego games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
it
if it
will.
has Lego games, then you're fine. Lord, I hope she's not listening.
Mikey Burgett's in our Twitter feed right now. He says Jesse is indeed a great person. Mikey, of course, Jesse's a great person. I'm actually seeing Jesse in a little over a week from now. I'm excited to be having some ribs with him in the great city of Kansas City as well. So he is great. Guys, 4 minutes away.
All right.
Oh,
Last minute predictions. What is the first thing that happens?
Someone walks out on stage and says, welcome.
Or do they drop a trailer at the very beginning?
it's going to be
what I'm
Reggie.
thinking.
Oh,
They drop a trailer with that has a sizzle reel. of some sort.
Yep.
That'd be
Like
sick.
they show some sort of like game that you're like you just lose your mind over.
Metroid.
Oh, you're killing me here.
It's going to be the new Mario, and there's going to be Zelda in it too. Why am I eating rich bits?
Did you
sandwich?
Yeah, stop talking.
When you as saying that, do you mean that Mario is going to have Zelda in the new Mario, or it's Breath of the Wild?
Both of those games are going to be in there.
You've got peanut butter in my chocolate. You've got chocolate in my peanut butter.
That's how it's gonna work.
Do we see Mario Kart 8 tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Do we see
Absolutely.
Splatoon tonight?
I think
yeah.
we see all the games that were in their initial trailer tonight.
So Skyrim, NBA, whatever that is,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mario, Zelda, Splatoon, Mario Kart. Am I leaving anything out?
I don't think
No,
so.
I think those big ones.
Those are-
Yeah, you said Skyrim, right? 2K basketball. Pretend like we're basketball people. Sports ball.
Sports ball.
Here it is. Ready?
Kobe Bryant.
Trailer hits. New challenger approaching. Ice climbers.
Oh. All right.
No, that's not broad enough appeal. I think.
No.
Frog Fractions.
It might end with it.
Nice. 2 minutes, folks. We're
Launching on the Switch in March 2017. You heard it here first. Donkey Kong Jr. Math 2.
Hell yeah.
Mario Paint 2.
Mario.
All right.
Now it's Donkey Kong Country Math.
Oh, geez.
What does one sad game plus two sad games equals?
3 sad games in a trilogy. All right, folks. Oh, man, the hype is real. We are 1 minute away.
1 minute away.
Our line chat is blowing up. I've got 122 notifications.
Oh, my
for the
gosh.
line.
It looks like he's. Yeah, here we go.
What? What's going on? What?
Optimus Prime is passing the Matrix to Ultra Magnus. Hush.
Oh, geez. Here we go, folks.
Here it is.
Oh, the lights are out.
Here it comes. Where's my volume, Rock?
I'm going to turn you people.
No, what? It's supposed to be starting right now.
Oh, no,
Oh,
this
you're
is
a
just
couple seconds ahead of me, I think.
Oh, you
Or maybe
bastards.
like one.
Notice
Oh,
that there's an overlay in the middle of our screen that's mirroring their screens there. They're going to drop a trailer as soon as this countdown's over.
Oh yeah, they are. Absolutely.
okay. Here we go. I had to reloaded the page because it sounded like people were ahead of me, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, there. I just gained about 15 seconds by doing that.
What
Yeah.
seconds are you guys
30,
at?
29. Here we go.
28, 27.
9. Oh, geez.
I'm getting so hype right now.
Is this what the birth canal is like?
So I just refreshed the page and it won't load for me now.
Oh, no.
No. Oh.
I'm at 20. I'm okay.
I'm at
I'm at
9.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're like a second ahead of me.
Yeah, same here. 2, 1.
Told you.
The jam.
There's the trailer. I love that little sound. I hope
I
they
know.
keep it.
Why are all these Japanese businessmen not dancing?
Hey, Zach, you're echoing the audio through yours.
I am.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. Oh, except now I won't get sound.
No, I was wrong. Kimishima.
That better?
Oh, wow. It is. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. You might hear it a little bit still.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tatsumi Kimishima from Nintendo.
From Nintendo.
Thank you very much to all of you who have joined us here today.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone viewing the presentation live online. Many people around the world watched the Nintendo Switch video we released in October of last year and reacted quite positively.
Oh, no, this voiceover guy. I hope he has a script because
This video introduced the Nintendo Switch console.
Quite positively reacted. Yeah.
Joy-Con
He's got to have a script.
Yeah.
Joy-Con controllers, as well as the Pro controller. Nintendo Switch is a console that can be played while connected to your television, but it is also a system you can bring with you to share the fun wherever you go. Nintendo Switch is a brand new kind of home gaming system that offers a wide.
Is that Pro controller clear?
It's like semi-translucent, I think. Kind of like the old purple Game Boy or something.
Right.
Provide a detailed introduction.
Oh,
Nintendo Switch
detailed
hardware.
introduction. That is some sexy talk right there.
I'd like to begin by introducing the Nintendo Switch launch
Okay.
Yes, here we go.
online.
Oh, they're starting with that. That's awesome.
March 3rd?
Oh, what? What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hang on. Price coming.
and other territories.
Canada.
This is the suggested retail price for Nintendo Switch.
$299.
Yep.
Call him.
Yeah, I've already.
Yep.
That's a
Okay.
little disappointing, but
I
can't say you
expected
didn't expect it.
250.
You know what? If
I
they,
was ready for 300 though.
if they put the Sad Puppy Dog controller in the box, I think that's okay.
For the price in Europe, please check with your local retailer.
Justin, we saw
Here we
on
go.
Walmart's website
Online.
was $3.99,
Yeah.
right?
Online service. With Nintendo Switch, you will of course be able to
Here we go, folks.
online. And when you use the smart device application that will connect to Nintendo Switch,
Oh,
you'll be able
Wow.
to invite friends to play online, set play appointments,
Yes.
and chat with them while enjoying online matches
Okay.
from your smart device.
Chat with friends.
Users will be Nintendo
Trial period that you're going to have to pay for it.
No.
mm,
That means you get it the whole summer for free.
We will provide additional details on this paid service and its features on our homepage.
Fall of 2017. Okay, it's not bad.
Hang on.
And I have an additional piece of information.
you know what? I'm willing to pay for
Justin?
For past systems like Nintendo 3DS,
that. Justin.
we designed them using region
What?
locking, which limited play to software.
Oh, you're behind on this.
region that the hardware was purchased.
Oh, they're not going to be region locked.
But with Nintendo Switch,
No region lock.
No region lock. There it is.
Marty, you are like 3 seconds in the future for me.
here I would like to switch.
It's
over to the person
hilarious.
responsible for all software development.
Now you see what he did there?
Switch
You said that?
mobile applications.
I'm gonna switch over.
Shinya Takahashi.
Look forward to that all
Oh,
night.
look. They did the little thing.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shinya Takahashi.
Hey, look,
No, you're
that's Trinan.
Bill Trinan.
That sounds like Bill Trinan to me.
Nintendo Switch has inherited DNA from each of the many hardware systems Nintendo has released to date. Nintendo Entertainment System included
Region free. Oh.
Oh, dude, that's so exciting.
possible to bring video games out of the home.
Oh.
Oh,
Super NES added the X and Y buttons and the L and R button to enhance the fun. Nintendo 64 offered the world's first analog control stick and introduced a rumbling controller with the development of the Rumble Pack. We put a handle on Nintendo GameCube so it could be carried around. Even at that time, we were considering a home game system that you could take with you, but it seems we were a little too soon. Nintendo DS added a touchscreen.
thank you for putting the DS Lite on screen and not the regular DS, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that thing was
Game Pack
ugly.
enabled you to play games off the TV. And now, Nintendo
And it's
Switch
games.
did all of Nintendo's
Say it. And it's games.
Hell,
Oh, that would be incredible.
features into the system.
What?
Nintendo is constantly pursuing new forms of entertainment to bring more fun and more smiles to the world. And the new entertainment we will present in 2017.
Games.
Nintendo-
Here it comes. That is a very Apple-esque video.
yeah.
It
Okay, here we
is.
go, folks.
Oh,
It's made of aluminium. Aluminium.
Aluminium. mined from the
slips into
fires of
black
the
dot,
sun.
which we've made from crystals found only on Mars.
Nintendo Switch,
Oh.
video game system for the home. You connect it to the TV to play games. When you want to play away from the TV, you just remove Nintendo Switch from the dock.
Yeah, that grip's coming with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
Controllers, you can continue playing anywhere.
Do you see that? There's L and R buttons on the inside of the controllers.
Yep, there it is.
System
Yep.
that gives you
Wait, say that again?
There, it looked like there were buttons on the inside of the Joy-Cons, like L
On
and
the
R.
attachment rails.
Oh, really? So they're different if you use the grip?
Yeah.
Like different buttons? Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Oh, here we go.
introduce the play styles Nintendo Switch will offer.
Play styles. Okay,
Oh, that looks
interesting.
awesome.
TV
Okay.
mode,
TV mode.
play game
It'll
on
be
the
mold.
Tabletop mode.
style.
Okay. Tabletop mode. What the hell? Okay,
That's like the airplane TV tray mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play using the Joy-Con. You can now
Okay.
play games in front of a screen with others, wherever you like, even away from the TV.
You know, I think that's actually really amazing, the tabletop mode. Like with the 2-player.
Attach the
Yeah.
Joy-Con to the system. You can take it with you and play indoors, outdoors, or anywhere.
By the way, you'll notice that this is Mario Kart that they're playing.
What do you think of
So they're gonna-
And the new battle mode. New battle mode.
and sharing the
Oh yeah,
Oh,
battle
yeah,
mode.
battle
Oh.
mode.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
Look,
battery life
2.5 hour to 6.5 hour battery life.
hours to 6.5 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not
USB
bad.
Type-C.
And you will be able to
USB-C confirmed.
using the included AC.
Oh, look at that UI.
certified portable
Wow.
By the way,
Capacitive touch.
oh,
Whoa,
nice.
whoa, whoa.
Yep.
touch panel.
Nice.
Dude, they have done this so right.
Player battles.
Local multiplayer.
So it's gonna be like
Oh.
3D.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's awesome.
How many?
8. What's the same
Wow.
as the DS? As the 3DS? Oh, dude. That means you could have 16 players locally,
Nintendo Switch evolves gameplay, making it more
like 2 on
active
each screen.
and offering greater freedom of play. And what makes this possible are the Joy-Con controllers.
Really?
More about new types of play that Joy-Con will enable, and to tell you about Nintendo Switch software, I'd like to switch things
And
to
software.
development producer Yoshiaki Koizumi.
I wonder if Apple helped them with this presentation.
Well, absolutely.
No, I think they can figure it out.
Nintendo Switch General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi. It's great to be here. Controllers are very important when it comes to video games, right? And I suspect all of you are wondering what the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con are like. Allow me to introduce them to you in detail.
In detail. Interesting.
Yeah. Man, they are like all about the detail right now.
They are
And the Joy-Con.
surprisingly tiny.
This is the basic
Yeah.
style
Yep.
of playing on the TV.
Please refer to a sad puppy.
Now, let me remove the Joy-Con.
That's got to be what comes with the system right there.
Oh
Dock,
yeah. Yep.
What's the
system.
bundled in game, though, I wonder?
These are the Joy-Con.
The what?
What's going to be the bundled in game? Because there has to be something.
See those buttons on the inside? That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. There's buttons that
Yeah,
look like
look.
And a right Joy-Con.
Oh yeah. Are those just to like let it like do those lock it in place?
We're going to find out.
And each stick can also be pressed like a button.
Good. Not surprising, but good.
This Joy-Con has the familiar A, B, X, Y buttons. And beneath them is the home button.
Hmm.
It's this house-shaped mark.
What's this little thingy on the
Yes.
bottom? This red. This.
There is an
Cool,
NFC
square.
reader writer
Yeah, Amiibo.
that can
Oh,
read
look
and
at
write.
that, amiibo.
okay,
that on the
here's the
stick?
button.
And please look at the square button on this Joy-Con.
Mm-hmm.
This is the capture button for capturing screenshots of your gameplay.
Okay.
Yes.
Just
In the
screenshots.
future,
No, video as well.
You'll notice this says SR on that button. So that's like if it's sideways, then you've got LNR on there.
Over social media.
And you can capture
That's
video
smart.
later, he said.
Oh, he did? Is that going to be patched
You were
in?
talking.
Accelerometer and gyro sensors, making independent left and right motion control like this possible.
Yeah, they're both motion control.
Wow. That's sick.
And take a look right here. There
S
are
and
two
R buttons.
that connects the Joy-Con to the Nintendo Switch console. These are L and R buttons. Because
why
of
not?
this design, each Joy-Con can be used as a fully functioning individual controller. You can hand a Joy-Con to the person next to you in mini two-player games.
Sharing the joy.
So, Nintendo Switch comes with two controllers right from the start. And when you play with these Joy-Con, they fit in the palm of your hand, just right, like this. And they feel very natural.
That does
They're
not
gonna play.
That does not look very natural.
No. It looks like you have very large hands or small devices.
Pardon me. You can release the tension from your shoulders and relax while you play.
What? That was awkward.
That's all on introduction.
What it's giving you is essentially a very similar.
But
Oh, I'll say
I
that.
have many things to share about the Joy-Con.
Oh, don't tell me he's now thinking he's David Blaine.
He's going to transform it into other ones.
Oh, of course he is.
Oh,
Joy-Con
Oh,
I like those. More. Oh.
okay.
Very Apple-esque.
and this is the Joy-Con strap.
Yeah.
It is a
That's
red
interesting.
that's rad, dude.
rail like this.
See that? I could play with that.
Oh, yeah.
I could play with that.
Oh, and look at that.
I could play with one of those.
It's great for games that have you swinging your hands, attaching to your wrist, so you won't miss it. And it makes the Joy-Con
Yeah.
easy.
And so that we don't sue Nintendo.
Okay, there's motion controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately.
Oh, so
Wow.
it comes with the straps
It
too.
also has a
Yeah.
motion camera that can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here. For example,
Oh,
between rock, paper, and scissors.
What?
huh.
The way the hand that threw it is. This will make unique new control styles.
That seems like a Wii Remote 2.0.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels like something shaking in a glass. The Joy-Con can convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup.
What?
Oh, so in other words, they got rumble in it then. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I think so.
2, 3. The number of ice cubes in the glass. And you can
That's
feel
an
water
interesting
flowing
way to put it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how I describe them.
This new
Like,
sense of
you can make a drink.
of the new HD Rumble.
So it has
Rumble.
multiple rumble packs in a single Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you were filling it, then it would trigger multiple rumbles.
With these new sensing and vibration technologies, the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player.
You know what this tells me?
The controller.
Those Joy-Cons are not going to be cheap to replace.
No.
The Joy-Con offers more than just traditional video game control.
Oh? Tell me
It
more.
invites everyone to a new world. Allow me to introduce you to two
Okay,
new
yes. Games, please.
One that everyone can play together,
What?
and one with depth, challenge, and replayability.
Oh,
First, let's switch to the game everyone can play together.
Is this?
cowboy.
Yeah.
That's a cowboy.
Is this real life? No, it's. Oh, this is going to be the Mario game, dude.
All right, all right, all right.
No. Is this like?
Now it's not Matthew McConaughey.
Is this Wild Gunman?
Oh, no way.
Wait, so is it basically just like a quick draw, whatever?
Oh, it's gonna have to be a quick draw,
It might be.
It's just a quick draw game.
probably. At least not like a making martinis game.
I bet you Gimli wins.
Wild Gunman. Yeah.
Gimli, you suck. Oh, and wait. Oh, I told you Gimli was gonna win.
Okay. That's interesting.
You know what though? Like,
Huh.
so here's the thing.
This is the pack-in game.
It might be. It could be like a. It could be like a party.
Oh, it absolutely
mini
is.
game.
It absolutely
This is definitely the pack-in game.
Yeah.
No, we can't hear you, Marty.
One, two, switch.
1-2
Okay.
switch.
That upset. I played a lot of Jackbox over the holidays, and that could be really fun actually. Like
Could be.
sort of board game type thing. It's not the kind of game that super fans are going to.
That's definitely got to be a pack-in game.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we were just saying.
That was just introduced.
Those games have got to be fun, or it's going to suck though.
At the same time, it's a brand new kind of game. Two kinds of play that haven't been explored. Your typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of screen, right? But 1-2 Switch can be played without looking at any screen.
What was that named? Bumpy's Party that was on the
Oh,
Wii
yeah.
U right now. That's what this reminds me of.
Look directly into the eyes of your opponent to play the game. When will your opponent move? How will they move? Are they just faking? You look into their eyes to read their next move, and then you get to see them do something unexpected. In other words,
Okay, I'm not interested in this game. I'm just going to put it
No.
out there.
No.
No.
See, on the other hand, I'm incredibly interested in it because it
Well,
encourages human interaction.
Well, I guess it potentially being fun, but not.
I think it's
I don't know, we'll
it's
see.
going to be
I'll-
good
I'm-
as a great showcase of the system.
I'll give it a shot.
Are they all going to be red and blue like that?
Eh.
I don't think so.
with these 3 steps, the place you're in becomes the game world, and everyone is ready for fun. We're creating 1-2 Switch to be a staple for parties and to become an icebreaker for all kinds of fun. 1-2 Switch features fun for everyone gameplay made possible by the Joy-Con. and it
Okay, this translator guy
March
needs
3rd
to.
alongside Nintendo Switch.
Now
Needs
for
to,
another game.
Okay, so it actually releases, by the way.
That was 1-2 Switch, the game everyone can play together. Next, let's look at a game with
Please don't be Zelda. Show something new.
a new gameplay experience is born. Let's switch to it.
Like.
Are all the videos going to be like this?
Reggie? No, it's not Reggie.
It's Tim Tebow.
He's wearing a kilt.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's a schoolgirl.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was the same guy.
Does this look like a fighting game to you guys?
Maybe
I hope so.
it's going to be Smash Brothers. Okay, are all of these going to have like ridiculously long, drawn-out, suspenseful things?
All of these games are just a Mexican standoff.
This is a fighting game.
Whoa.
What?
What the what?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be boxing.
Project Giant Robot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Punch
No.
Out, except you fight little girls.
It's
Punch Out.
Tellero Boxer 2 from the Virtual Boy.
What is this? I like the art style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the new IP they were talking about?
Oh my gosh, dude.
This looks cool.
Yeah, it
Sign me
does.
up. As long as I don't have to punch myself. Oh, no, there we go.
Oh,
There's
you
punch.
can curve your punches.
Oh,
Is it me, or does this look like it was developed by the people who did the Wonderful 101?
I
Platinum?
can believe it.
It looks very much like the Wonderful 101 art style.
This looks like what Wii Boxing should have been.
Yes. Oh,
It has the same bright colors as the Wonderful 101, but it doesn't look like a PS2 game, so I can't really.
Arms.
Arms, okay.
What a very inspiring title.
Hey, man, I'm all right with that. I'm all about games that actually like there's a difference between making video games and exercise like both enjoyable.
That looks cool.
That looks like the first game that might actually pull it off.
My son is going to flip his crap about that game.
That game looks rad.
It's like boxing, where you hit your opponent with punches, but it's also like shooting, where you aim and fire at distant opponents.
Nintendo Switch. It's like shooting.
To play arms, you hold one Joy-Con in each hand in a thumbs-up pose.
Are we worried that this is embracing too much motion controls?
Yes.
They have about another half hour to show us stuff other than.
Yeah, maybe they could actually
Like, I think
show
that-
us games.
I think what they're trying to do is show off all of the different functionality of the Joy-Con right
This
yeah, that
game
is.
And
these
this
two
will
games
be another
are
bundled game.
these two games are purely made to show off
Oh, I
what
lost-
the system can
now.
do.
I lost. There we go.
They're-
See, this game looks fun, dude.
Because arms uses physical controls.
I mean, it looks like a decent launch title, is what it looks like.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A decent pack-in.
High-level techniques.
I would buy that. Well, we'll have to see what everything else is, but this looks interesting enough that I might buy it anyway.
Depends on the price for me.
Yeah, I guess so.
This should be bundled in.
Oh, now see that the pace of that looks awesome.
Appear in the game.
Oh yeah.
Man and Ribbon Girl.
Here's my question: can I play it online?
Given everything else that's going on, I bet you yes.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I want to be able to jump on here and beat the snot out of, I don't know, Zach. Not you, O'Neill. Erickson.
I would be the girl.
They're practically battling with
I like the
You
big
are a
zombie
girl.
thing.
I
That
think
was
I saw a monkey in there.
Sweet.
I'm up for that.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
But here's Springman with a special attack.
Oh, take that,
Why am
feminist.
I'm okay. Who's going to predict that the Nintendo Switch Fit You or Nintendo Switch Fit?
As you saw,
I don't want, if they're going to give us stuff like this, I'd rather have them give them stuff like this and not do Wii Fit You or with, like,
Yeah.
Switch Fit.
computer, play split screen against your friend, as you just saw.
Can I play online?
You can also bring your Nintendo Switch system.
Okay. Yeah.
There
Together.
it is. Yes, online.
Sharing online battles as well.
There you
Nice.
The extendable arm fight game, ARMS, will release this spring.
go. This spring. Launch window.
Very much.
Spring means what? Before E3?
Mm-hmm.
ARMS marks the emergence of Nintendo's.
It could be like their June.
Oh,
Their
you
June.
can
As you can see,
Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that, but there you go. Some new first party characters that could be thrown
Yeah.
into Smash Brothers next time.
He's mentioning fighting games.
That's Switch.
Okay, this is Splatoon.
Oh yeah.
Except it's Smash Brothers, I bet you. What if? Oh no, it's Switch, Splatoon.
This is Splatoon 2.
Don't call it Splatoon. With the T.
Oh, they gotta call it Splatooned.
No, Splatooned. Did you just say?
Yeah.
I would be. That would be better than Splatoon. Oh, they actually have those ink line things over levels. The ones from the campaign.
Yeah,
Okay, was that a dual wielding Uzi that I just saw?
I think you may have.
Roombas.
Yes.
Oh, guys, this looks so good.
I mean, I loved Splatoon at first.
Good guy. Hey, there was a new cat.
There was.
Whoa, baby cat.
Judd and Dud. Oh, I'm so thankful for this. Look at that rain
This is-
clouds.
You know what? They're not going to call this a remake. This is just going to be
No,
the
this is a
sequel.
new game. It's got to be.
This is a sequel.
Splatters love Splatters.
Octolings.
Oh, what?
Splatoon 2.
I hope it has a better
Splatoon 2.
campaign this time. Not that the campaign was bad, but a longer campaign. Yeah,
Yeah.
Splatoon 2. Look at that. Longer campaign would be awesome.
Good afternoon.
Please tell me he's going to shoot paintballs into the crowd.
I am the diligent researcher at this research lab.
Okay, this translator guy needs to be fired.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
A new variety of squid that was discovered. And today, I'm here to announce the fruits of my labor.
Are you?
It has been about 2 years since I first discovered these squid, and it's been many changes to the squid world.
This is what the marketing was like before.
Let
in
me ask
Splatoon
this
1.
question, guys. With this revelation of Splatoon 2, is that Mario Kart 9 then?
Here's the battle stage.
Possibly. Mario Kart Infinite. What if it's just the 8 turned on its side?
Could be. See? Splat doolies. Uzis.
Weapons let you shoot ink from each hand. They also
Oh, this guy practices moves in front of a mirror for hours.
I like the special weapons.
Special
Oh.
weapons can be activated after spraying enough rounds of ink are all brand new. Surely with the introduction of new weapons,
Didn't the old one have special weapons?
new battle stages,
Yes.
see the emergence of new battle strategies.
Please tell me there's a campaign.
Research will continue. This visit. Allow me to report briefly on controls.
Oh, good. Controls.
Of course, you can use the Joy-Con controllers, but you can also
And finally, like legit controls, not motion. Hopefully.
Yes.
Well, he just mentioned
Okay, you can
gyros.
yeah.
Yep.
controls to aim your ink.
As long as I can use the
gyro-
Pro
you know
controller,
what?
I'm good.
Gyro controls are
Buttons
going to be awesome.
to do a super jump.
Oh, see, that's good. So they've handled the touch screen element there.
Yeah, I was wondering
Motion
how they were
controls
going
is
to.
the
Hey,
only
check
way
it
to
out.
play that game.
Network play.
Friends and people you don't know over the internet.
Right.
And you can also games and
Oh, the 8-player multiplayer on that.
Oh, that
Oh.
makes sense now.
that is all from the Switch.
So you could actually do
hang
entirely
on.
local battles.
I almost forgot something.
What?
Octolings.
Splatoon 2.
Went for one.
Did not transition.
Summer.
He'll be getting updates too.
Weapon updates after launch.
Oh, good.
And there are also plans
Yes.
Yes.
for in-game events.
So they're doing the same thing they did last time.
I am very excited to once again enjoy those exciting times with everyone all around the world. Splatoon 2.
Oh,
Okay. this
again,
is
practice in front of the mirror for a long time.
cringy.
Many elements that we have yet to uncover. Squid Research Lab will continue to share new details as we discover them. Thank you for your time today.
This is why we need directs.
Are they? Do you think this guy's going to show up in directs from now on? Who is this guy?
What squid do you think? This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer. It should make for some hot matches.
Mario.
Next,
It's gotta be.
Wait, what is this?
Is this Mario?
What is this?
There's a mushroom, maybe a mushroom looking thing up there. No, Detective
No,
Pikachu.
wait, hold on. I see
Question
some.
blocks. Yeah,
It
it's
says new
Mario.
porks.
This is
Question-
No,
Mario.
that says new dump. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Mario.
Diddy's Mart, New Donk City. Is this Donkey
Yeah.
Kong? Holy crap, dude! This looks awesome.
Modern Mario.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
What the-
yes, yes.
Open world Mario game?
What?
Oh my God. What?
Holy crap!
He's Spider-Man.
What is this?
What is going on?
This
I like
is
his leadership.
amazing.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, there you go. Now he's right in the place from the trailer. Of course, they show that.
Yeah, this jungle.
Yeah.
Look at that!
Oh my God.
What is going on? Oh my God, this is great.
This is fantastic,
Holy cow.
Wow.
I never saw this coming.
guys. This is Mario Galaxy. I'm calling it.
No
Oh my
way, dude.
gosh.
It's Mario.
Mario
This is like-
Universe.
What is?
No, he's
Art
flying in
farm?
a top hat. It's Mario Galaxy.
Oh my God. I think you're right.
This is Mario Galaxy 3. Oh my gosh.
This is Super Mario Universe. I guarantee it. It's going to be
That's
called
something.
Super Mario Universe.
What if they just called it Super
Can I buy
Mario?
it right now? This needs to be at launch.
What if no? This needs.
Absolutely.
What if this was the pack-in?
Dude,
That would.
Oh my
Game
god.
Don't do this to me.
Oh! Hat throw? Mario? Yeah.
this is insane. What?
No way.
No.
What? He's on a lion?
Guys. Yeah. This is it.
This is. We have reached
Who is
the
that?
point.
The royal wedding?
Oh
Like
yes.
eggs, like evil
What the
egg
bunnies,
people.
man?
What
And,
is?
that was that bird from that was the bird from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. That was the big bad guy. Mario Odyssey. I love it.
Mario Odyssey. That title leaked. That I
Did
saw
it
that.
really?
Hang on.
Yeah, that title leaked.
His hat is alive.
What? This is
What?
Minish Cap.
What?
Super Mario Minish Cap.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That looks freaking amazing.
Oh my God.
Sorry for my appearance. Yoshiaki Koizumi, producer of Super Mario Odyssey.
Dude.
Producer for the Nintendo Switch hardware. I simultaneously have a hand in the newest Mario game.
That would look.
Super Mario Odyssey.
That looks incredible.
This is the first time since Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine that we have created a large Mario sandbox world like this for you to run around in.
And it's about time.
The theme of Mario this time is a journey to an unknown world, and Mario has jumped out of the Mushroom Kingdom to go on an extraordinary adventure. I said unknown, but perhaps you noticed some landscapes that look familiar from the real world. And at the end of the video, perhaps some of you have noticed some unusual eyes or something on Mario's cap. Oh, and right here.
Oh, oh, on your own head.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
In particular, offers action that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch.
You notice how textured his hair is, by the way?
That's fantastic.
Journey. I hope you'll look forward to it.
Oh,
In the 20 years since we made Super Mario 64, I have been on a long, long journey.
I keep thinking this is also going to be on a handheld.
And we are working on this new journey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
hey,
The excitement
so is Samurai Mario in this?
Yeah.
so they haven't shown any sort of
all join me in departing on this new
Marty, this actually feels a lot like your prediction.
No.
in the holiday
Yeah,
season.
that is a knockout
Oh.
holiday game though.
Still a ways out. You won't be able to play the game.
That you know that's their like November right before Black Friday game for next
Oh,
year.
that's gonna sell 1 million Switches.
Monolith.
Oh, it's Monolith. Yep.
Xenoblade.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
What is Elysium again?
Holy crap. Look at that.
Is this Xenoblade? Is this Xenoblade
No, this
Chronicle?
is different. This is different.
X2?
The character design is different.
Yeah, it's completely different art
It's
style.
more colorful.
I like it.
It's a Xeno something though, right? Like, is that
It's gotta
Xenosaga, maybe?
Xenophobia.
A journey to the White House.
Get some pants on the back of that man's chaps.
look at the freaking like what is that underwater helmet on his back?
Scuba diving confirmed.
Yeah, Xeno Scuba. Okay. I'm interested, but you haven't told me anything yet. That looks like Monado 2.0 is what that sword
Yeah,
looks
it
like.
does. And that is the lunar whale.
Holy crap, that is one big, huge shark thing.
That is Sin from Final Fantasy X.
Nom nom.
Oh, my stream.
Xenoblade.
crapped out.
Is it Xenoblade?
Xenoblade 2.
Oh, Xenoblade right there.
2.
Huh.
Wow. No Xenoblade
Here it'll be-
Chronicles. No, you know.
Well, wasn't it called Xenoblade in Japan though?
Yeah, it was.
So
It'll be called Xenoblade
wait,
Chronicle.
Oh, Koei Tecmo.
really? No, this is a
Oh,
different
Hyrule?
game. This is a different game.
No, this is
Team
different.
Ninja.
Was this-
That's the Hyrule Warriors guys.
Yeah, this is going to be
Do Pokemon Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm calling it right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that's exactly what it is.
It's Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh, it totally is.
Oh,
Please.
I'm totally down
that's
for
a
that.
Fire Emblem.
Please.
That's a Fire Emblem theme.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll totally play
like a
that.
Oh,
police
you guys,
badge.
yeah, that's the logo. That's Fire Emblem logo.
Oh, man.
If you guys had video on me, I'm bouncing in my chair right now. And
Okay,
that's
they need to have
Marth
subtitles.
Oh, yeah, that's Marth.
or Crom. No, it's
Show
Crom.
some footage, man.
Oh,
Show
you're
some
right.
footage.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Crom. Show some. Oh, that was the only footage, which
You
means
just saw was Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yes.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
oh,
Third parties.
that's a perfect franchise for that because there are so
it
many
is.
characters.
Here come third party stuff.
Concept has resonated with many developers.
Okay, I bet you they show Monster Hunter.
Over 50 companies working on
There's no way they don't show
I'm going to
Monster
go
Hunter.
with Zach's prediction earlier.
80 games
Tekken.
development.
I would
Over
love to
80
see Street Fighter.
Development.
Yes.
Well, here we go.
Square Enix.
Oh, there you go, Final Fantasy.
Square Enix has already announced that they are preparing Dragon Quest X and Dragon Quest XI for release on Nintendo Switch in Japan.
In Japan.
Another Dragon Quest.
Oh, another.
This is where it
Dragon
gets
Quest.
awkward, by the way, and they start saying
Game
Dragon
Oh,
Quest Heroes 1 and 2.
Nintendo Switch.
in
Final
Japan.
Fantasy, please. Final Fantasy, please.
Oh, I really hope it's Final Fantasy. What is that?
What? Oh yeah, this has got to be Final.
Atlas.
That's Atlas?
Is this Shin? is
Shin
this
Megami
one-
Tensei 5. Shin Megami Tensei, probably.
Unfortunately,
This-
this is a game I am going to care nothing about.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I mean, I have
I
some
hate to
friends
say
who are
it. I
gonna
know
care.
there's people who love it, but like this does nothing
Oh, yeah.
for me.
It's Persona 5.
25th. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Persona 5.
You think so?
Jesse will be losing his shit.
Unreal Engine 4. Well, that's
No. Are you?
no. I think it's Shin Megami Tensei, dude. Because this is way unless you've seen trailers before of this.
No, I have no idea. I'm actually just
It looks very dark. Like it's dark, like Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah,
is.
but then you got the little like bobbling thing around there at the top. Like, what the crap?
yeah, those are little demons in that game, though.
This probably Shin Megami Tensei.
This is another like Tokyo Mirage sessions for me. Like, I don't care. Sorry.
You know what's exciting? The era of 3DS quality graphics in a trailer will be gone forever.
Yes. Okay, so what does that what does that say?
I'm glad I can read Japanese. That's great. Thanks for that. Atlas and Sega. Okay, what was that? Thanks, guys.
Project X Zone.
Square. What does it mean?
I wanted Final Fantasy.
What is this?
What
is
does
this
it
Dragon
mean?
Quest?
When you don't give us Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What is this?
This actually looks like Final Fantasy.
It's a side-scrolling RPG. That is the Final Fantasy.
It actually looks kind of. It actually looks kind of cool.
Nintendo of America just put out. It is
What in the
Shin Megami
crap?
Tensei.
Square Enix is so weird. Just make Final Fantasy games.
Please, and don't don't mess them up. Also,
I'm remotely interested in that.
Yeah,
if it's good, like the whole 8-bit made 3D.
Yeah, that does look cool.
Celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. Development has only just begun, but they were kind enough to prepare this video for us today.
Yeah, so that game's not coming for a while.
And the other title is a brand new RPG from Square Enix. Its world boasts a unique graphic style and sense of scale. Additional information in the future.
I want to hear from them. I want to see stuff. Come on.
Switch.
yeah, please just show games.
Sega.
Who's this guy? Is this Project Sunglasses guy?
No, this is not Devil's Third.
Damn.
No, that
Is
was
this,
that was.
Is this Sonic?
Check out that sweet low-cut shirt
Brave-
under his suit.
The team behind Bravely Default is bringing a new title to Switch.
I bet you Bravely Default is that RPG.
And will present them soon.
The Nintendo of America's Twitter account is about 2 minutes ahead of everyone else.
Really?
Seriously?
A lot of appealing
Yeah.
points, and I would like to take advantage of this new concept and create.
Getting ready to look at that. Super Mario Odyssey is the #1 trending topic on Twitter right now.
I can believe it.
Damn right, better be.
Moving on, let's switch. to this-
Todd Howard.
Skyrim.
It's Scrim. Bring Doom instead.
You know what? I might actually play that now.
I would. Oh,
Look at that.
Love to make games and worlds.
Like RPG games on the go are where it's at for me right now because I can't
this
play
could
them
be
at
out at
home.
launch. This could be out at launch because
This
it's
is-
definitely
been
could
done
be.
forever, right? It's
Yeah.
already been released in.
This is
Unreal
going to be a
4.
launch title. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Oh. I've never played this. I've just heard.
Justin, I don't think that that
what's he saying?
Nintendo's thing is ahead in America. I think the team behind Bravely Default is doing that game.
Oh, okay.
They're doing it again. The Switch is both classically Nintendo.
Huh.
It's actually a Bethesda game coming to a Nintendo system.
Maybe Fallout will come.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Todd-san.
Thank you, Todd-san. What?
Switch to this first.
Suda 51.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Oh.
Wait, what is Suda 51?
He made No More Heroes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today, I'd like to start. I've been invited to come to this event, and I'd like to talk about.
Oh my gosh, this voiceover guy.
The words.
He's blowing it.
Do you all remember Santa Destroy, who was born out of a tag team between Marvelous and Grasshopper? That's right. Travis
Oh!
Touchdown,
No More Heroes.
making his return.
It's another No More Heroes.
Rich, please.
Huh.
So this star will be coming onto Nintendo Switch.
This
The
is.
title hasn't been decided yet. Just about a year ago,
Poor guy.
going to some gaming events in Japan. Such
I
as
opened up
some
chat for a second. Everybody's like, bad translator.
This translator's
indie
not very
gaming
good.
community,
No.
and we've been discussing about ideas for the new Nintendo Switch console, and I've heard that it's an easier platform to create games.
You're killing me here, son.
Developers.
Oh boy.
God.
That matches
Ah.
what we're expecting in a gaming development process.
This is just
So painful. Like, don't.
So this one game that I'm working on right now
Mhm.
will be something that will take advantage of this environment that it's easy for indie developers to create a game. And so we will have a game that will have a fusion of death matches and strong styling.
Oh, my
Sort of
my
heavily
internet's kind of
involved,
wigging out
heavily
here.
influenced by pro wrestling.
By pro wrestling, did he just say?
To see
Yes.
Travis running around in a game for Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much for your time today. It was Grasshopper Suda 51 signing off.
Thank you, Suda-san.
Patrick
Next,
Soderlund.
switch to the
I don't know who that is.
It's a huge honor and privilege
EA.
to be here today representing the passionate and talented team at Electronic Arts. For me, to be on this stage is like
Bill
carrying-
Trinan.
エレクトロニックアーツの情熱あふれる優秀な開発チームの代表として登壇することは
Is there anything Bill Trinan can't do, really?
まるで夢の
Trinan is the man. Come in and
For as
save
long
the
as
show.
I've played games, I've been a massive fan of the Nintendo
He apparently
platform.
couldn't translate for that other guy.
So much so that when my firstborn son was born, my wife and I gave him the middle name Luigi.
初めてゲームを教わる時からずっと任天堂のプラットフォームと任天堂の独創的な文化の大ファンで、あんまりにも任天堂のファンで、どうにか今の納得を得て、長男が生まれた時にルイージっていうベルネームを名付けまでもしました。
So today, we are extremely excited to announce that the world's
Is it
most
Madden?
popular sports game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
NBA.
FIFA?
Or is it FIFA?
It's probably FIFA. Yeah, it's FIFA.
Now, is it going to be like a wimpy version of it, or is it going to be? Oh yeah, there you go,
Sports
FIFA.
on Nintendo Switch will be the most immersive, social, authentic sports game ever created for Nintendo players.
任天堂のユーザーにとっては EA スポーツ FIFA は任天堂スイッチ版
I don't even care about this at all.
Yeah.
最もソーシャル最も本格的なスポーツ体験になると思います。
I don't know what that means.
It will deliver the FIFA experience, custom built for
That translator is getting destroyed in the Twitter comments.
Oh, yeah.
play how you
FIFA の体験をスイッチ専用に開発して、ここでどこでも誰とでもどのプレイスタイルでも遊べるようになります。
If you're at the park, at a friend's house, or on vacation, you can always stay connected to the biggest matches. You'll be able to play and get on the pitch with your favorite players and teams from the world's best leagues in iconic stadiums from around the world. All with the unmatched authenticity and depth that FIFA is known for.
公園にいても友達の家にいても旅行先の観光地にいてもいつでも試合ができます。そして全世界の一番大きなリーグの有名なチーム、有名な選手たちと一緒にピッチに立って試合をすることもできます。そしてこれらはすべて FIFA の無比のリアルさとやり込み度で遊べるようになります。
We'll have much more to say and show in the coming months as we bring the world's game.
Bill Trinan is going to come back to the States and just look at that translator with the most disappointed glance and just show him this video.
Yeah.
I've heard actually that I don't know. They kind of joke about it, but like Bill Trinnan's like very, very nice and wonderful or whatever, but like he takes it very seriously too, right?
I bet.
I can believe
Thank you very much to Patrick and all of our guests.
In other words, yes, he will absolutely do that.
We are very excited for Skyrim and FIFA, and are very excited
Okay.
to see what kind of new
They've
games
got about
Nanasan
10 minutes
and
left.
Suda-san creates.
Wrap it
What?
up with some.
I'd like to bring my portion of the presentation to an end.
Oh boy, I
We
just
haven't
saw
seen
Sonic.
Devoto yet. What?
that was
Oh,
it.
okay. So we got Sizzle Reel and then a couple more games.
Yeah,
I bet.
I
One-
hope a
All
few
right.
more games.
we need to find out a launch library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Smash?
Where's Mario Kart?
Where's any info about Zelda?
Minecraft, Skylanders, Dragon Quest.
Minecraft. That was my. Was that?
Rayman.
That was Minecraft story mode though, right?
Rayman, Lego,
That was.
Dragon Ball, Xenoblade, Farming
Rayman,
Simulator.
yeah.
Don't know what that was. Skyrim.
Grim. Psycho Mantis.
That Sonic game looks cool. Of
Just Dance.
course.
This is that new Sonic game, right?
Probably.
Sonic Mania.
Oh, there was Mies. I saw Mies
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a split second.
Street Fighter.
Hell yeah. Bomberman.
Bomberman. Yes. Oh,
Tetris.
this, yes. This looks awesome.
Real
Minecraft
Minecraft.
confirmed. Is that Rhyme?
What?
Yeah. Rive.
Fast Racing Neo confirmed.
Yeah,
Mario
okay,
Kart.
Mario Kart, but what's the
With new battle mode.
yeah, what's
Yeah.
Boo.
2 items? What's up with that? Give us deets.
2K18.
Come on, that
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
have
a
been
part
it.
Are
Oh,
you
that was it.
serious?
What? Oh, what? Okay.
No.
Okay, hold on.
What? No, that was for the trailer.
What did you think?
One more thing.
Well, we were preparing to offer a rich assortment of games, both from Nintendo and a number of third-party partners. Today,
They're going to let the Treehouse do the work for the games.
but there are still
Probably.
many others working hard inside Nintendo to develop original game content. In addition to the franchises our fans have loved, we will also introduce the world to new forms of entertainment made possible by the unique characteristics of the Nintendo Switch hardware.
I'm kind of glad they didn't spend too much time on Zelda because we already know they already have.
During this presentation,
Okay, product configurations.
our Nintendo Switch product configuration.
Oh, here we go.
The Nintendo Switch system will include
Right. Thank you.
the Nintendo Switch console
Thanks.
Hallelujah.
Bundle those together.
and a right Joy-Con,
That's an insurance nightmare.
Joy-Con wrist straps,
Kind of has to be there.
the Joy-Con grip,
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
the Nintendo Switch dock,
Way to go.
Wow.
HDMI,
Oh, it comes with a cable. Hallelujah.
and
By the look,
AC adapter.
look at that AC adapter. By the way,
Slim.
that is a monster.
Also be available separately.
Oh,
There will be two versions. One model with gray Joy-Con controller, and another model with one neon
2
blue
SKUs.
and one neon red Joy-Con.
Oh,
Both versions
I don't care which one I get.
sale price.
yeah. I feel like as a parent, I kind of want to get the red and blue ones because they'll be
Oh, hang
easier
on.
to
Did
find.
you hear that? More details on the homepage right after the presentation.
Yep.
This presentation ends. But first, I would like to ask
Oh, here we go.
All right, NOA, give us Smash.
fans watching around the globe. Take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Kimishima.
Why am I seeing Europe?
Because then they're going to go to America.
Oh,
I'd like to thank you for getting up so early to watch. I'm so excited for you to finally know all about Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has a
I'm already on the Nintendo press website, like trying to reload it to see if they're gonna have anything else.
I just a second ago.
hands-on events are being prepared, where we've invited European media to play Nintendo Switch for the first time.
Pray to Nintendo Switch for the first time.
These events will kick off in Frankfurt, Paris, and London. I know that.
Oh, come on, you piece of garbage. It just stopped playing. There we go.
So far, the launch lineup is one game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, remember, there's might be more tomorrow from the Treehouse that way.
Plus stuff like Mario Kart.
Here we go. Reggie. Come save us, Reggie.
Oh, I'm even longer behind because my stream was lagging for about 3 seconds.
I will hand you over to Reggie in New York. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.
Happy gaming. Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Shibata-san, and hi to everyone watching the American. It's the midnight hour here in New York. The streets are quiet. There's definitely something.
There's Alnuma behind him.
Atmosphere is crackling with posts, tweets, and messages, all about Nintendo Switch. We're here getting ready to kick off Nintendo Switch in a small group tomorrow. But you may get your own chance to play well before launch, because Nintendo Switch will be on display on 6 separate Sundays in 6 different cities across North America before you can buy it in the stores.
Except anywhere near where I am.
All the details.
Same here.
But you'll have to show up early. There's no shortage of players who can't wait to test drive our new system. The reasons are now clear. First, the wider look we've just seen at what this revolutionary form of gaming and new ways to play are all about. Second, those amazing controllers, the Joy-Con, which combine all the gameplay innovations Nintendo's
Smash.
Actually is pretty impressive, by the way.
But of course, the biggest buzz is reserved
Zelda.
and what game. No question, there's a lot in the game. But let's be honest. One thing is missing. If you listen
Launch day, calling it.
Come on, baby.
And it's for America only.
Yep, there it is.
Zelda isn't as big over there, is it?
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, where is it? Well, it'll be here at a special event elsewhere in New York tomorrow. I see some sneaky Nintendo employees have been playing during this presentation. You're here early. You're playing the new Legend of Zelda game. How do you like it?
Oh, jeez.
Well, so many eager fans want to know the one critical question. When are we launching Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Oh, gosh.
It's really getting tossed around.
Certainly you must know. When are we launching?
And cut, folks.
March 3rd.
And Mr. Kimishima, do you have the answer to that question?
Look how little that thing is in Aonuma's hand.
Shibata-san, Reggie-san, Miyamoto-san, and Aonuma-san, thank you very much. You've left me with a very important task, but I'll have to come back to your question in a second.
Why?
The Nintendo Switch launch is just around the corner on March 3rd.
Oh, that's less than 2 months, guys.
Tomorrow,
Pre-order.
we'll hold a Nintendo Switch hands-on event at the big site in Tokyo.
They don't pre-order for another week.
Taking pre-order reservations at retail in Japan starting January 21st.
You got to get all the hype going, dude. You got to let people line up for a week.
I hope that we've shown enough to earn your support.
What's this? What's the one last thing? Zelda?
It's got to be the Zelda release date or Zelda trailer. It's a Zelda.
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah, it's Zelda with the release date.
It's going to be a launch title.
No, this doesn't. No, this doesn't look like Zelda.
Yeah, it's Zelda.
It's Zelda.
The palm trees threw me off. Whatever it is, it looks awesome.
Zelda.
Beautiful.
Absolutely Zelda.
Wow.
Come
This
on.
is Breath of the
Oh,
Wild.
come on.
Yep.
Frozen again.
Oh my
There we go.
gosh. It's Kokiri.
Wow.
Guys, Master Sword.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Look at the scope of that world.
You should turn down your mic, dude.
I'm sorry.
Was that his mic?
I had to turn my mic up because it adjusts the whole volume to be able to hear Reggie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Come on. All right. Something's frozen. That's great. Good job, Nintendo. Or Microsoft.
What?
I'll have to go back and watch this trailer again. Whoa.
Holy crap.
Was that cloud shaped like Ganon?
Yes, it was. Naked Zelda.
About time.
Oh, this. Hey.
The tree is the king of Hyrule?
Oh my gosh.
Guys.
That was possibly the best
Give me a
trailer
release
I've
date.
seen.
March 3rd! Launch
Yes!
title! Woo! Voice acting.
Oh yeah. So I'll be pre-ordering that tomorrow too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So is that it? That's the whole presentation?
Where's Smash? Where's Mario Kart?
All right. Time to start
All those
F5
other
at Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, dude.
I've had Amazon open this whole stream.
Yeah, same here. This is oh my gosh, dude.
Wow.
So let's see if the Switch side is
Yeah, I'm gonna be refreshing Nintendo's.
Oh yeah,
press
hey,
site.
the site has changed a little.
I didn't get bingo.
Nintendo.com?
No, the Switch site. There's something at the bottom with a big giant white X over it.
Nintendo.com/.
It looks like they're uploading stuff as we speak.
Yeah,
Or
because
they're just switching. They're switching
the
it
page
over.
isn't even loading for me.
Yeah, they're switching it over. Oh yeah, it's not loading for me now
I just
either.
got a 504 error.
Well, of course it is, because everybody and their brothers.
Okay, it just loaded. Okay,
It's a white screen for me. So, do pre-orders go live at GameStop tonight at 12:01? Like on GameStop.com.
This is where Twitter explodes, by the way, because so many times Nintendo will have like an event. Like, think about how E3 is a lot of times with Nintendo, where it'll basically be like, here's our presentation, and then for the next 2 days, here's an info dump of everything.
Yeah.
Right. And so, like, I'm not too worried about stuff that is not there. Like, tomorrow morning, they'll probably announce more games. Frankly, there's no way they could announce.
So the page just loaded for me again, and it's back to the Nintendo Switch presentation video.
That's what it's at.
Yeah, same here.
So it's gonna be up there so you can watch it again and again. I don't want to watch it again and again. What they're gonna do is they're gonna build a site where they dump all those trailers just like they do every E3.
Yep.
You know, and then and they're going to be up on the eShop tonight or tomorrow. I really don't even care what color controllers I get. I just want to Switch.
Same here.
Yeah.
I need to see the launch titles though.
Well,
Zelda. The Zelda is enough to do it.
I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, obviously.
But they can't. But honestly, they can't launch that system with two. They can't.
No, absolutely.
They can't launch that system with 1-2 switch. And hey, let's. Are we post show now?
Yeah.
I'm still recording.
We're still recording. We're recording the post show. We're just gonna like roll right over to it.
Okay, so can I throw this out there in the front for the very beginning? Things we did not see that people said we were going to see, and I'm talking about some very reputable rumor leakers. Virtual Console, not mentioned at all.
Yep.
Mother 3, not mentioned at all.
Told you.
Yep.
Smash and Mario Kart, not mentioned at all. So, what happened?
Yep.
Well,
why did we not see those things?
Liars.
Because you can only show so much in one. You can only show so much in an hour, right? And
yeah. But I would have watched for 2.
Okay, so I think the leaks were obviously not very credible at that point. At least right now, it's looking like they're not.
Sorry,
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Sorry, there's I just went to the Nintendo Switch subreddit, and there's a post titled, "Guys, it was all a hoax, abort mission." And there's a screenshot from Pokemon Sun and Moon with somebody saying, "There's nothing. Of course there's no Switch, silly."
That's so funny.
I mean, what we got was great, but there's still so much that's undefined.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that this what you got to keep in mind, Marty, is that this is the kickoff to their media blitz between now and March 3rd. Yeah. Right? There's plenty, because there is a lot that they need to do.
So, but here's my thing:
are they? Doesn't seem slim though. You're right.
Are you? So what you're saying is, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, that I'm going to have to watch for 2 months to be able to go to a GameStop multiple times and pre-order launch titles.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, you were saying this is the beginning of their media. Like, if they're media blitzing from now till March 3rd, how many times do I have to go to GameStop to pre-order launch titles? Since there's 2.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
I think that among anything, I think that was a giant misstep here. Like, where are the dates for some of these other things?
Nintendo emailed us and said, make sure that you have your press whatever site figured out, because we are going to there's going to be stuff, right? And we're looking at I'm on their website right now. They have added this Switch box art so far. Where's the rest of it?
I'm still seeing nothing.
Yeah, there's not much. Websites like My Nintendo News are getting hammered right now. It's not loading well for me.
Have we gotten an email yet, Justin?
No, we have not.
I haven't seen anything come in.
What about I know we're looking at the North American site. What about Nintendo Europe? Have they switched over?
I don't know.
Or does this site, when you click visit site on the North American site, does it go to no, just nintendo.com/switch? I was just wondering if maybe it like switch.nintendo.com. I know they're probably working as fast as they can right now, but
Yeah, they're also hammered too.
best thing that I really feel like the best thing they could have done is pull a Tim Cook and be like, and all of the stuff that you just saw that we have is on display in the lobby. Head outside and enjoy.
Okay, what the heck?
Hang on.
I got a site that just said Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They have information on it.
Where is this?
Okay, hang on, guys. Look, Nintendo's site's up now. Choose your Nintendo Switch, $299 MSRP. You with the gray or the neon and blue. The Pro controller is going to be $70.
What?
American Joy-Con controllers, pair of Joy-Con controllers, $79.99.
Oh, the press release information's out now.
Joy-Con L or Joy-Con R, $50 each. Joy-Con charging grip, $30. Nintendo Switch dock, $90.
Oh, these are all.
Where are you seeing all this?
This is American.
No, where are you seeing it?
Joy-Con wheel set of 2, so a steering wheel, $14.99, $15.
Can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you.
They're getting the pricing.
Can you hear us, dude?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's straight from the Nintendo site.
Where on the site?
I loaded up nintendo.com/switch.
Zach, the press release sheet's now available. Fact sheet.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
On the press website?
Family.
Yeah.
Okay, they've got tons of stuff on this website, guys. Lots of stuff that did not come out in the presentation.
All right, maybe what we should do is actually start a real episode here, and we'll it's going to be a little more informal, but I would like to start an actual full episode here. So I'm going to stop this. I know we kind of started that already, but just for the podcast feed folks.
Okay.
Are we moving to Skype here?
No, I don't think we will.
Just stay where
We're
we
just
are.
doing it right here.
We'll do it right here. I need to close some stuff because I got a bunch of stuff open, and I need
Featured games, 1-2 Switch, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yes, available April 28th.
See, so that's not too bad.
Inkling Girl and Inkling Boy playable characters, as well as King Boo, Dry Bones, and Bowser Jr.
Nice.
Where are you?
Okay.
I am on Nintendo.com/Switch.
Okay.
I'm at Nintendo.com/Switch/home.
Yeah, well, this, guys, it may have. Okay, hang on. Online service. They have a tab for this. You want to be switching over? I'll just be seeing what it'll let me see. Because I may not.
Switching over.
Paid service launching fall 27, free trial period, online play, online lobby, and voice chat. New dedicated smart device app will connect to Nintendo Switch and let you invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends during online matches, all from your smart device. So you're going to have to connect with your phone to be able to talk to people.
Wait, say that again?
So
you wirelessly connect to your
whoa,
phone.
Oh, there we go. Press release just came out.
Monthly game download. Subscribers will get to download and play an NES or Super NES game with newly added online play for free each month.
What?
Wait,
yes.
Repeat that.
What does that even mean?
Subscribers will get to download and play a Nintendo Entertainment System or Super Nintendo Entertainment System
Holy crap,
game
Justin.
with, in parentheses, with newly added online play for free each month.
This fact sheet is 10 gigs.
Yeah, and they actually just
sheet.
They just announced another game too called Snipper Clips. Cut it out together in this creative new kind of action puzzle game.
Yeah.
Players communicate, cooperate, and use their imagination to solve puzzles by cutting paper characters in new shapes. People can play solo with a friend. bring a bigger group together. They have information on Odyssey, Splatoon 2. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which you already talked about. You know what? I'm going to quickly run over some of this for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe information. Fans can enjoy a definitive version of Mario Kart 8 anywhere, anytime, even with 8 friends in local wireless multiplayer.
Oh, wow.
All your favorite tracks and characters return from the Wii U version, plus all new DLC tracks and characters, and new characters join the roster too. Inkling Girl, Inkling Boy, King Boo, Dry Bones, and Bowser Jr. Plus, battle mode has been revamped to include Balloon Battle and Bomb Blast.
Yes.
Courses such as Urchin Underpass and the Battle Stadium. And
we need to start an episode.
We will in a second. It returns ones like the GameCube's Luigi's Mansion and SNES battle courses. Players can carry 2 items at a time, including new items. Man, there's a ton of information here.
Okay, let's get started on an episode. We'll have it be like kind of casualness. All right, let's get started on it. Hang on.
3, 2, 1.
Let me just get the music up here real quick.
Yeah.
And then we can just—it's going to be loosey goosey. That's fine. Also, I think the okay. Let me just do it. That'll do. Okay. And okay, Justin, you can go whenever.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Nintendo Dad's post-Switch announcement show, guys. Hey, it's myself, Justin Masson. Marty Estes was with us. Zach O'Neill, Zach Erickson, guys. Let's dive in. We just saw the Switch. Let's talk about it. Zach, cue the music.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Dads Podcast. My name is Zach Erickson, and tonight is January 12th, 2017. It's Switchmas, everybody, and we are just barely wrapping up watching the Switch thing. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a different show, but joining us, of course, is Justin Masson. What's going on, Justin?
Oh, there's so much information, and it's hitting me so fast. 32 gig storage cards.
Is that what it says?
Breath of the Wild Master Edition.
Hold on. Get back to it.
Parental controls.
All right. Well, is Marty Estes. What's going on, Marty?
I have seen the promised land, and it is called Nintendo Switch.
Yes, it is. And
joining us, hallucinating over here.
Yeah, I know I am. Joining us as well, Zach O'Neill from VGTribune.com. What's going on, dude?
Hey, everybody. I want more launch titles.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out more about that as the show goes on. Like we said before, the show is actually, or the thing is over, but it seems like there's a lot left to find out, both through the press site that we're still kind of loading a bunch. Nintendo's website's still uploading or updating as we're going. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. So with that, I think there's only one thing we can do, and that is to bring in the news. All right. So so basically, we just finished up. I think the first thing that we need to do, guys, is go through the trailer or go through the actual presentation piece by piece. And if you're seeing other things as it's coming out, oh, by the way, that always does that. I think I need a bumper of that Switch sound, by the way. Anyways, so I think what we'll do about this going through the actual presentation, and I don't have an outline of this presentation. I probably should have taken notes. That's great. Good job, Zach. Basically, what we'll do, though, is we'll kind of go through it as we remember it. And then what we'll do is if you see anything online, anything that was not covered in the presentation, feel free to just kind of blurt it out at a reasonable.
There's a ton of stuff online that has not covered.
Let's just wait then. Let's not do that. Let's go through this thing first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So how it started out first is we got let's just talk price, launch date, what else? What's coming in the box? I know they kind of did that at the end there, but so March 3rd for $299 US, $399 Canadian. The box comes with the dock, the tablet, the 2 Joy-Cons, and you can get a red and a blue one if you want. It comes with the grip and what else? The little strappy things, right? Which actually make them better controllers, I might add. Is that it? Is that all it comes with?
No, website is showing that the box, of course, you say that, and what's included? Nintendo Switch console, dock, Joy-Con on opposing side, the wrist straps for the Joy-Con, the grip, which will turn it into the Sad Puppy controller, a high-speed HDMI cable, and a monster huge AC adapter.
Yeah, that AC adapter, by the way, that is one thing that's going to be a little bit of like a. I'm not super.
It's going to be like you remember did you have an original Xbox 360?
I still do, yes.
You remember the huge power brick that came with that like you could cook like eggs on top of because it got so hot? That's what that is. They're just.
You know what's not included in there that I just saw when I'm looking at this?
Any games at all?
Well, there's that too. But it's the on the go power adapter.
Do they have a different one?
Well, here's the thing. If I'm at home, I have my AC adapter plugged in to charge the Switch, like the actual main dock, right? Because that needs to have power to go to it. But if I'm out on a go, I'm like just like my 3DS, it has its own adapter.
Yeah.
Well, that's so that you will buy. That's so you'll buy the Nintendo Switch dock set at $90 MSRP here in the United States, which includes a dock, another AC adapter, and an HDMI cable.
All that stuff is included in the
all of that, by the way. Is that what section is that on the website? Is that the buy now?
And the buy now is everything that I'm assuming will be available for pre-order tomorrow. And this is all proprietary first-party material. The Pro Controller, the charging grip, the Switch dock, and the Joy-Con wheel, which is just a Redux version of the Mario Kart wheel.
So you have to buy a dock in order to get a charger. I think what we'll need to know on this, first of all, is what the voltage or whatever is that you need for that USB Type-C charging cable. Because if it's will you be able to plug in a sort of USB to USB Type-C and then plug it into like an iPad charger? Will that suffice? Because it's certainly not going to work with an iPhone charger, right? But like, will an iPad charger? Is that basically what that is? That would be my guess. But
my thing would be, can you plug in if it is USB-C? Like, is that what you're saying? Like, can you just plug it into anything that's a USB charger and charge it up?
I believe so.
Yeah, like if you have that would be my assumption. Maybe not though.
I mean, it's becoming a universal standard at this point, so I believe you're going to be able to use USB-C, like any USB-C cable.
Justin, listen to these prices in Canadian. And by the way, like I don't think income is higher up here, so just pay attention to that. These are Canadian prices. The Switch Pro controller, $90. A pack of 2 Joy-Con controllers, $99. $100 for 2 Joy-Con controllers. For one or the other, the left or the right, $65. Keep in mind that a Wii remote right now is, what is it, Justin? 40, maybe?
If that.
40, yeah, something. I think it's probably 40. Okay, like a Pro controller is about 40 or something like that right now. Joy-Con
this is what you guys get for having superior healthcare.
I know, right? Joy-Con charging grip, $40. Nintendo Switch dock set, no price. Joy-Con wheel set of 2 for $20. So, and then the actual system is $400.
What I think is interesting right now is as we're perusing the site, and as a lot of people are right now, that there are there's not a page for games.
There is. Actually.
It's on the main.
Well, there's some games. But like, there's the features, there's the online service, which I want to really dive into here in just a minute. But there's family fun and da 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 da. But where's the games?
You go to Family Fun all the way to the bottom. There's a see all Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah, I'm actually on the game store page that has like everything listed.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll see how that works.
I see one. I see 1-2 Switch. I see ARMS, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I see Snipper Clips. Oh, see all Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild Master Edition. Just saying.
Master Edition.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
They have a special edition and a master edition.
Oh, I bet you want.
So yeah, that thing that you saw, that Street Fighter you saw, that's Ultra Street Fighter 2.
Yep.
Huh.
Wow.
Oh,
Master Edition. So, okay, gonna need to pre-order the big box then.
Yeah, it comes with a Master Sword
Never
statue.
mind. I just saw the price.
Yeah, at $130.
They're making like 4 of those. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which is why I have to buy it.
It comes with a, what is that? I can't see what that says because my eyes are terrible.
Okay, so it says
there's a coin, but what is that thing? There's a word before coin.
Yeah, it's a Sheikah Eye collectible coin.
Sheikah coin.
24 song soundtrack CD.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so 24 song soundtrack CD, Nintendo Switch, Sheikah carrying case.
By the way,
statue and
there's
what?
box art on the press site.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know if you guys have.
Yeah, there's box art here too.
Is there?
Yeah.
I kind of like the box art on these where they've got the little square. What is this? Is this a clear case? And like, what are the dimensions of it?
It looks like a clear case. It looks like a PSP case.
Yeah, like it's narrower. Is it going to be like? I wonder how tall that is compared to something else.
My guess would be like either the exact same dimensions as a PSP case, or like it has the height of a DVD case, maybe.
Yeah, and then a little bit narrower because it doesn't need to be the size of a. Yeah. Okay. So basically, let's go through each one of these just kind of say like, are we excited about this? Yes or no, for each of the games that was announced. I'm just looking at these main 4. Actually, some of these weren't announced. So 1-2 Switch. Let's just give a thumbs up or thumbs down and like a couple of like a little bit of a thing. Marty, you said 1-2 Switch you were interested in. Are you interested in that? The shoot 'em up? You're not shoot 'em up. The showdown game.
Yeah, I actually am. I'm very interested in that. As a family person who has small ones running around our house, as well as someone who goes to game nights and has I'm in ministry with teenagers. That looks like a really fun game to play with a group, and I know that already people are crapping all over it.
Nintendo Karen loves this game.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. But no, like the whole concept of when they introduced it, they said, it's a game that you can play without looking at your TV. That's super cool. Like concept. I get that what they're doing and designing it is to show off probably all the different things the system can do. But honestly, guys, like Nintendo is all about and has always been about trying to find new ways to play things, to play games. And so this is definitely a Nintendo-ish thing. You get what I'm saying? We should have expected this. But I'll probably buy that one. I'm probably going to pre-order that.
I'm for sure. Yeah, I think so. What about you, Justin? 1-2 Switch?
Yeah, I think it's probably a great family game, like Marty said. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I could picture both the girls just having a great ball with it. So yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. What about you, Zach?
It could be all right. I mean, like it depends on the price. I genuinely expected it to be a pack-in. I'm really not so sure about it now that it's not.
So there is no pack-in, right?
There's no pack-in at all.
There is no pack-in. Period. Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting choice. I'm not sure if I agree with that choice.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird. So next up here, sorry, I'm also like while we're doing this, I'm also on the press site, kind of getting as much information as I can here. The next one on the list here is, I don't know what they showed next, ARMS, which is that spring-loaded boxing game. Marty, let's just keep the same pattern going. Marty, how do you feel about ARMS?
It's a buy.
Yeah,
definitely. Like as soon as I saw the art style, I think we were doing this. We were talking about it in the actual live reaction, like how cool that looks. And you know, this is Nintendo trying a new IP out, and it worked for Splatoon. Why would it not work for this? If it's a fun game, like if it's a really a beefy game, like it's not just a tech demo disguised as a game. Like you guys remember Yoshi's Touch and Go for the DS?
Yep.
Unfortunately, there you go. This could be an awesome thing.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Justin?
Sorry, what was the question?
We're talking about ARMS.
Yeah, I think ARMS is like great. Yeah, I think that looks like a lot of fun. Actually, I could picture like a lot of losing weight and throwing my arms.
Yeah, right on. What about you, Zach?
Like it looks fun, but not $60 fun.
Yeah,
that's my only holdback from there. Like because it is listed at full price, and
are they all listed at full price?
No. There are only a few on here that actually have a price listed. And the only one that isn't full price is Snipper Clips.
Yeah, and that one, how much is that one listed for?
That one's $20.
That one's 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Also,
one seems a little bit.
Remember how we were saying Skyrim would definitely be a launch title? It's not.
It's
launching in fall.
What are fall? Okay.
Fall 2017.
I would like to take just a moment right now to point out that the collective internet is melting down over the prices of these of of everything.
Really?
Yeah. Over at Kind of Funny, Game Over Greggy posted just a snip of the page. And already there's been pictures of the Hindenburg crashing in response to that. People laughing, people saying they are not going to pre-order tomorrow now because of this.
I don't think that price tag is out of realm at all.
I don't either. And here's what I said to a friend of mine who is one of these people who's flipping out about it. I said, it's funny to me that everybody loses their crap about this, but when Bethesda put out Fallout with a stupid hollow plastic Pip-Boy on that you can put on your arm that doesn't even fit most modern smartphones and sold it for $200-something bucks, everybody bowed down like Jesus Christ had come back at the second coming.
Yep.
And then Nintendo wants to give you a controller that can do basically everything your smartphone can do without a screen. And people are like, "Oh, that's too much. I'm not paying that." Yes, you are. You're going to be in pre-order lines tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is more. I mean, it's more than any other company's controller, but this is a unique product.
Yeah. The thing is that this is within the range that, like, the peripherals are much more expensive than I expected. I'll say that, like, $100 Canadian for 2 extra Joy-Cons is insane. Like that, like the amount of money, even knowing what's gone into them, right? Like going in, like all of the technology that's in there, that is still a lot. And so I think that the peripherals are too expensive, but I don't need them to be. Like what I want, what I was expecting, this is within the range that I expected. And for people who were saying there's no way that they can do any less than 250, I think that what's happened is you've got to realize that the Joy-Cons have quite a substantial amount of technology in them that makes them, it might not be what people want, but it is worth, like, as far as the value that goes into it and the technology that is in this thing, I think that you are getting what you pay for, but I don't know if what this actually is what people want.
Is this going to drive people away? I think that's a fair question.
I think so. I think that it's, I don't know, maybe not. It'll drive some people away. It'll drive people who are on the fence away. People who were looking for a reason to buy, the people who were excited for it and were looking for a reason to get back into Nintendo. An extra $50, if what you're worried about is the Switch and the $300 price point instead of $250, an extra $50 is whatever, right? I think for me the big thing is no pack-in game, and it's about $50 more than it should be, and that extra dock is considerably more than it should be. But you've got to realize that you've got an AC adapter and an HDMI cable is no big deal, but you're getting other stuff other than just a hunk of plastic with it.
Right.
Well, I think one thing that we need to look at here too is about the I guess the whole cost of it. You know, is
I'll be back in a second, guys.
Like with they gave us a fairly good depiction of the fact that you don't have to have a set of Joy-Cons for every person in your house.
Yeah.
You know, you can play a 2-player. Most of these games look like they could be played 2-player with one set of Joy-Cons. Yeah. 1-2 Switch, definitely. Mario Kart 8, definitely. Splatoon, maybe. Snipper Clips, definitely. I guarantee you'll probably be able to play Minecraft. Ultra Street Fighter, definitely. I'm just looking down the list of games, you know, on the Nintendo website.
I'm getting a 504 gateway timeout. I've been reloading it a bunch.
Like a lot of the pages are not loading up for me.
Yeah.
So, actually, the game just did. The game page did, and it did, and it listed all of the games that are coming for Nintendo Switch. So let me throw some of these out here, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
Of course, I'm going to skip the ones we knew about. Okay, from the presentation.
Well, I think let's review those two, and just because we kind of started doing that.
So 1-2 Switch, FIFA. Ultra Street Fighter 2 is called, it has a subtitle, it's called Ultra Street Fighter 2 The Final Challengers, which means it makes it sound like a new version of Street Fighter 2, which is kind of weird.
What if it has like characters from newer games?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about when we say, like, when we saw that online service that they were talking about?
And they showed a Street Fighter clip?
Right. No, like when they said, you know, you pay for your monthly online and you get a free game every month.
I don't know, because it's and what Zach is referring to is in the online features part of the Nintendo Switch website, it is now claiming that those who pay for the online service will be able to download a free in quotation marks NES or SNES game that is modified with online play capabilities, and you'll get one of those a month.
Right.
So,
which I think is incredible.
Okay. Yep. So PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live give subscribers modern AAA or indie titles each month, and Nintendo is giving us NES or SNES games.
Okay, here's one question.
Games that have been modified to play online.
What it doesn't say either that I'm curious about is, do you get to keep that after that month?
I would think so. I mean, if they're looking like PlayStation Plus games, you can keep after that month.
Yeah, but only if you stay subscribed.
Right. So other games, Super Mario Odyssey, which we heard about, holiday 2017. So that you're looking at November, December. Skyrim, fall 2017. Splatoon 2 summer 2017. So I'm thinking the end of May for that one because that's always a big release for Nintendo. ARMS spring 2017. Mario Kart Deluxe April 28th, 2017, which it was odd that they said absolutely nothing about that to me.
Well, they showed it a little though.
They did, but so here's where it kind of gets into some games that we haven't seen. Well, let me go back here. Snipper Clips that Justin talked about is $20, and it releases in March.
What is that?
It's the one where you cut out different things. There's like a competition of cutting out. It says cut it out together. So it's kind of like a party game. Okay. That may just be an online only, like digital download. What's interesting to me is that on March 3rd, Zelda releases in 3 different editions. There's the regular Breath of the Wild. There is the special edition. And then there is the Master Edition. The only difference in the Master Edition and the special edition is that the Master Edition comes with a model of the Master Sword.
Okay.
And how much is that? What's the special edition?
The special edition is $100, and it comes with a carrying case, the Sheikah coin, the game, a map, a cloth map looking thing, and the CD soundtrack. The Master Edition.
What kind of a carrying case? Like for the Switch?
For the Switch, yes.
Oh, that's smart, dude.
Yes, it really is.
Very smart because I kind of need a carrying case for this thing.
So let's get into the games that weren't announced. And these are kind of to be determined when it releases. So just throwing these out here. Arcade Archives, which there's not really any thing about that given.
Does it say?
It just says Arcade Archives. That's literally all it says. And the page just lost for me. Also on that page was, let's see if I can get it back. I clicked on like a little magnifying glass to see if it would show me some more information about it. And that caused the whole page to reload. I can go through some of the ones that I did see. Disgaea 5 was one of the ones on there. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So there are
working title.
Working title. So there's all actual. Are you on the page, Zach?
I was, but then I 504'd.
Oh, well, Minecraft Story Mode was specifically mentioned on that page as coming to the Nintendo Switch. And mine is coming back. It's very slow though.
Okay, so
there's lots of games. Is my point. Most of them are listed as 2017.
Yeah. And let's be real for 1 second. Let's be real for 1 second. Like knowing now what our expectations, like as our expectations are kind of falling back into reality, realizing that we're looking at a launch window here, right? We're not looking at the lifespan of this game. If you look at the launch window of let's look at the 3DS, right? Like what were the launch games for the 3DS? Pilot Wings and Steel Diver.
And Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, and Ultra Street Fighter 4. So what about the Wii U? What were we looking at? Nintendo Land and Super Mario Brothers U came. Did that come a little bit later? I feel like that might have come. Maybe that was at launch.
No, yeah, I think that was at launch. I believe there was a bundle with that.
Yeah. So nothing too crazy exciting with the Wii U. What about the Wii? We had Wii Sports, and then other than Wii Sports, what did we have? Twilight Princess. Okay, so we've got our Zelda, right? So I guess my point is that this is not outside of the realm of this, like a totally terrible thing. This launch lineup, actually, I'm kind of impressed with, frankly, with some of these games that are here and some of the games that we know are coming throughout the rest of this year, because we've seen up until, other than, what do we got? Up until 2017, like holiday 2017 for Mario, which I think is a stellar holiday game. We'll be able to play Zelda and all of these other games. They'll be kind of scattered through 2017 to play enough games. And I'm coming from the perspective too of somebody who, I don't need a million games coming to this thing all the time. I need a consistent sort of enough games. I've got Zelda coming, Splatoon 2, Kart. There's several good games coming this year that I would be excited to play. And so I'm not too worried about that. I think that this is okay. And for people who are going to crap all over it, I'm sorry, but this is launch window. The first year, I'm not worried about the first year. I am worried about however, that price and having that price keep away people. It's not in that must buy category at $300.
You know, for a lot of people, this is coming at a really inopportune time as well, because they are recovering from spending a large amount at Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you say to them, we want you to buy a $300 console with a couple of $60 games. And then we want you to buy an extra dock for $90. And then we want you to also buy this Pro controller for $70, right? Is that the Pro controller? $70?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. And so you're sitting on about $400 or $500 just to buy in. But I will say this, I dropped there was a time over Christmas where one of my kids dropped a PlayStation 4 controller in my house, and it ceased to function. Like I turned on Overwatch and started to play it, and my character was spinning around and shooting everywhere, and I was doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to the
hello? Did I lose?
PlayStation 4 controllers cost, it was
Marty, we're losing you, dude.
He's gone.
Hello? Marty?
No, he's gone. He's not here. Oh, he's joining again.
Okay.
Okay, so trailer
I'm
just
sorry.
went up.
I'm back.
Okay, well go ahead.
No, I was saying I just that $75 I just spent for a PlayStation 4 controller. I don't have a lot of sympathy for people who are belly aching about this.
Yeah, like welcome to Nintendo joining 21st century gaming prices. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of.
Well, everybody wants Nintendo to join, and then when they do, it's like, yep, sorry, we're not going to buy it.
Yeah, see, and I think that a lot of people were wanting Nintendo to remain in that second, what's the word? Second console category, where it can be, you're going to have an Xbox or a PlayStation 4, and then you would also have this because it's cheaper, right? And that now, like, it is still, what does a PS4 go for nowadays?
$299?
Yeah.
This being the same as a PS4, I just have a hard time with people who are belly aching about this. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's worth it to me, but I don't know if it's worth it to everybody. Maybe not. I don't like, were people expecting that this was going to put Nintendo back into the realm of like a PS4 or an Xbox One. I don't think that was ever. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was something that people were thinking about, but I don't.
Okay, so I
never
just
really expected that.
Prices here. PlayStation 4 Slim, the Uncharted 4 bundle is currently $270 on Amazon, and the Switch. This is a 500 gigabyte console, by the way. The Switch is 32 gigabytes.
Do we know it's 32?
That was confirmed somewhere on the site.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 32 gigabytes, expandable by SD card.
Okay. SD card or micro SD card?
I saw SD card, but I don't know. I'm still trying to find that.
Okay. I'm okay with that. You know what? I just don't have I don't have any problems with this. I think that this is a decent launch lineup, and this is the kind of thing that, like, the question that you've got to ask yourself is there enough here to get it now, or do you need to wait? And I think that anybody who is excited about Zelda, I think that this is enough to get it.
It's micro
unless
SD.
It's micro SD. Okay, that actually makes me that makes me happier because I already have micro SD cards.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure it's 32 gig that I have. So I guess an expanded 32. Sure.
You
Okay.
might be able to get like 2 games on the system.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I
if
mean,
we're
some of the
talking
smaller
realistic.
games too, right? Like eShop games and stuff is a big part of that too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about, let's kind of go through the features of it that we didn't know, like the features of the Switch that we didn't know before today. Those Joy-Cons. Let's talk about the Joy-Cons for a minute. We were saying in the pre-show that we kind of were worried that they were going to have too much motion stuff in there. Sounds like they've crammed a ton into those Joy-Cons. Like there's like HD rumble, right? So like multiple rumble packs in a single Joy-Con. There's some sort of an IR camera thing. There's, it's basically 2 Wii remotes strapped to the side of the Switch. So how do we feel about those? And do you feel like that was the right decision, or is it not? What do you guys think? Marty, what do you think?
I'm really going to struggle with whether or not I think it's a good decision until I hold one. I honestly don't know that I'll be able to that, until I actually get the system.
Yeah.
If they don't cause it to be like, if it ends up not being a like, I don't know how I'm trying to say here. Like if every game ends up depending on the waggle, then I think that they're setting themselves up for defeat.
That's kind of where I'm standing with it.
But on the other hand, I'm kind of excited because it looks to me like they're doing a very good job in the games that I see, that they're doing a very good job of integrating it in a way that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like it seems like because they have the different styles, the different modes of play.
Can I just interrupt here and just say this? If you're listening to this in North America, it's up for pre-order on BestBuy.com.
Hold on.
BestBuy.ca. Maybe I should be going to these other websites too.
I'm sorry. That's why I seem kind of distracted, because I'm trying to pre-order one right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pre-orders begin on ebgames.ca at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. time.
Okay, so Best Buy doesn't charge
Click
you
here.
until it's like out, right?
That's correct.
You have to pay like $1 or something, don't you? Or no?
I don't think so. I am making sure I have this on launch day.
Yeah.
You may want to just, can we pause the recording right here?
Yeah, we here. We'll pause while everybody goes and pre-orders. Just a sec. Okay, we're paused. Live people, you guys are awesome. If you trade in a console at EB Games, which I have my old 3DS, you get another 10%. I need that. Right in. Nintendo Switch. Switch it up. No, their website.
Maybe let's get switched.
Switch it. Now you gotta bitch it. What?
Let's switch it up.
I'm still going to try to go to GameStop in the morning and pre-order one. And so then if I do, I'll just cancel this pre-order. It's at Best Buy, and I really hate Best Buy.
Yeah, me too. I was going to order from Amazon, but hey, it's on Best Buy first, so.
Yep.
Got to cover your bases.
Yep.
Get $150 for your new Nintendo 3DS XL or Wii U 32GB console. Holy crap! They're going to give me $150 for my 3DS XL.
A new 3DS XL.
If you pre-order a Switch, then I will get $150 for a new 3DS XL. Wow. That's awesome. I love that.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
You got it pre-ordered?
I got a pre-order through Best Buy.
Nice.
No
Sweet.
games, but I'm about to go back and look at those.
Oh, so you got the full launch lineup.
I don't know. I didn't see. I saw the console on there, and I'm on my mobile phone, and I just did what I had to do.
Yep, you do it.
Shop now, Nintendo Switch games. Yeah. Project Octopath Traveler pre-order. Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 pre-order. Fire Emblem Warriors pre-order. Splatoon pre-order. I am looking for Zelda.
They Switch car mount available for pre-order for $40 on EB Games. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I am kind of feeling like I don't really know how to proceed with this episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
So all over the place.
I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. Are we recording again?
Yeah, we'll come back and just kind of honestly, we're only 36 minutes in, but I really am having a hard time thinking what I want to even say right now.
Yeah.
Like there's so much to dive into here that I don't even know where to go from here.
All right.
Other than here's all the games, here's everything. The usual accessories. Where's Justin, by the way? Is he back? Nope. I don't know, dude. I don't see the problem. It's disappointing, but not like I wasn't going to buy it, though, I guess. You know what I mean? Are you there, Marty? Walmart is not selling it online at all. Huh. Bill Trennan, who's here still? I'm here by myself, and Marty dropped off. Okay. Well, here by myself.
Okay.
I don't know where everybody else went, so we'll just chill here for now.
All right. Okay, so
I don't know. It's not like I wasn't. I was never not going to get this. Like I planned to get it from the beginning, but I'm not understanding the frustration that everybody seems to have about it.
Well, I can definitely understand it. There's just flat out not enough launch titles. I mean, Zelda, like, of course. I mean, that's all I needed. But but for a lot of people, you're gonna need more than like 2 games.
Yeah. Because basically, what you've got is at launch 1-2 Switch, Zelda, Snipper Clips at some point in March.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 in April, and then ARMS and never mind, that's for 3DS. ARMS sometime in the spring. Splatoon 2 sometime in the summer, which could be anywhere until September.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
well, according to Nintendo, October is part of summer. If
yeah.
Which
I wouldn't be surprised if that got delayed. I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. There's no way that it gets delayed because that's the only thing they've got.
Yeah. I mean, post-launch, like, really all they have, like, in terms of, like, big games are Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, and Mario whatever Odyssey.
Whoa. So apparently that you can activate parental controls via an app on your phone.
Okay.
So if my son is playing and it's like, dude, go to bed. Like, turn it off, go to bed. And he won't do it. You just take your phone and you boop, and it turns it off. That's sweet, actually. That smartphone app actually is one interesting piece that they kind of teased and didn't say much about. But it sounds like you're going to basically be connected. Like, it's going to be a pretty good connection.
Kids are going to
lots of stuff.
That.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, looking through the site, I just got bingo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just had my Switch bingo card up here.
Nice.
Yeah. So my I won with launch price at $300 or less. Joy-Con has a pointer, free zone, no region lock, and 6.2-inch 720p multi-touch screen.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of these other things were just completely ignored.
Super Bomberman.
Also, Jesse's here.
He is?
Yeah,
Hi.
with no mic. There he is.
Hey! What's going on, man?
I hate airplanes.
Welcome to the party. And everybody being cranky, apparently. I don't know. I'm excited, but
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I watched half-ish. When my plane landed, the first thing I did was when I put my phone back out of airplane mode was to load up the presentation, and that
Nice.
was
How far?
That was about the time when they were showing off Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay, so you missed the
everything before that. I have not seen yet, though. I have been ever since when the presentation ended. I started listening into what you guys are talking about, so I'm kind of up to speed.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're waiting for either Marty or Justin or both. I don't know where the hell Justin went. Because we're paused right now.
And if you don't mind, I'm probably going to be munching on dinner because it's fucking midnight and I haven't had dinner yet.
All right.
I'll try to mute so you don't hear it. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Okay.
Like the big killer for me here. I mean, obviously not killer because I just pre-ordered it. It's the hard drive size. Like
32
gigs is just unacceptable at this point.
Is that a what's the word? Is that a actual hard space on the device, or is that the default SD card size that it comes with?
I believe that is the space on the device.
Okay. So don't count on 32 gigs of space, in other words.
Does it say if there's a maximum size that the SD card allows?
It doesn't say that.
I'm probably going to try to. I'm probably planning on picking up a 128 gig card.
I mean, if possible, I'm going to need to try and find
probably should be
something
talking about
that.
this while we're recording, but.
So
you guys completely missed the pun earlier. I'll mention it when we start recording again.
Okay.
Was it Nintendo Switch? More like bait and switch.
No.
Oh,
it has. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with ARMS.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
That ARMS game looks rad, dude. I'm excited about that. Dude, this Zelda thing, the fact that it comes with this cool case.
I do really like the case.
Is that like the $130 kit?
No, that's
or is there something else?
There's the special edition and then the master edition. The master edition comes with a master
back.
Hey.
Okay, well,
Jesse's back.
Hi, I'm having dinner.
We're
Hey,
waiting
sorry,
for.
I just jumped on. I bombarded podcast.
What? Dude,
I just jumped on.
you bailed on our own podcast so you could go.
They were having some problems. Sean was getting beat up in an argument, so I wanted to go help.
Okay, so why was he excited and Bobby?
Sean's not super excited for it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he says it doesn't really feel like there's a solid reason for it.
I'll give you a reason right now. It's the next generation of Nintendo.
Yeah, well, but I actually get this point. Like he says, I want to know what's beyond. Like, what am I playing after day one?
Do
I
you
don't
know
know
when
if they made a compelling argument.
Do you know when Nintendo finally had a game that made the Wii, not the Wii U, but just the Wii, say, I deserve to be here?
What's that?
Skyward Sword.
Sure.
End of life game.
Smash, Galaxy,
Well, yeah, pretty much all the games did a little bit, but I think it all really accumulated into Skyward Sword.
I was not a fan of Skyward.
Me neither. I did not like Skyward Sword at all.
Anyway, so the fact that the point is, the fact that they don't have a game that says the Switch deserves to exist, I'm not surprised. It's launch window. Like a game will come.
Like,
I want to know.
We can't really use Zelda as justification for buying it because, like, it's on Wii U too.
Yeah, but you
why
can't.
I didn't.
I think that the Wii U, that having it portable is a good reason.
That is, yeah, that's true.
Like, I think that. Oh, can we just for a second? I wish Marty was back. You know what? Let's start recording again. And okay, we're back. And Marty will be here soon. Okay. Just for the listeners here, by the way, we've kind of been saying this. It is a weird time right now to be like where there's so much information. We're trying to digest it all while also recording a podcast. That is actually the nature of this reaction episode right now. So there are a lot of different things going on here. There's like videos on YouTube to watch. There's all sorts of stuff. But we were kind of saying here, like the reaction to this is mixed. And Justin, you were saying that you can see it. You can see why it would be mixed.
Yeah, I'm gonna give some mad props too. I bailed out for a couple moments. I went over to pop over to our good friends of the show, Bobby Pauls, Toby, and Sean Capri on their show to talk about reactions. Sean, our good friend, Canadian as well, but in Edmonton, mentioned he was just wasn't quite, he liked it, but what he said, and I agree with him, Nintendo didn't tell enough of a compelling story for why this is a day one purchase. And sure, we've got Zelda at the beginning, but what else do we have? What else is coming out in March, April, May? They gave us a sizzle reel, and actually what we're seeing now, and I think this is the problem, they gave us that great sizzle reel of information, or those sizzle reel of clips. What I've been seeing, my phone blowing up, and even when you go to the Nintendo site, is where we begin to see the rest of the catalog of games. That they didn't really mention, and to tell a more compelling story. I think the other challenge is up in Canada. This is a $400 system now, right? That this is with the exchange, this is $400. That's a large chunk of change, folks. So is it
like a day one purchase plus a single game, because there's no pack-in game?
Correct.
Is going to be what, $475 plus tax?
Yeah, and then that's pretty. I mean, again, presuming Zelda is $75, right? I'm gonna make some assumptions there.
Right.
And then to say like, hey, by the way, I can only imagine they would like to have some extra Joy-Cons, right?
I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
right?
I'm gonna keep it yeah, I'm gonna keep just the 2 for now. Actually, I'm not gonna get more.
Okay. But then maybe you need an AC adapter because you're toting around and you need it in your bag because you're going to school, right?
Yeah, the adapter is one for sure.
There's maybe another $50. So now we're looking at about $550 for everything, and you've got one game.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I can see a little bit of the challenge for sure. And again, I don't know if they've told the compelling enough story. And here's the thing though, and I know that we're going to publish out this clip and it's going to be past the time, but Nintendo had to tell us in this direct or in this event what the Switch was, and they told that story. They told it well. They gave us games that we want to know about, Zelda, Mario, stuff like that. They didn't tell us some other games, but we also know that in like less than 10 hours from now, we're having another presentation from the Treehouse telling us about those games, right? Yep. So the first one is all about the system. The second one is about the games. We have to look at it that way. I feel like in 24 hours from now, we'll feel better about what we've got going on.
Hey, I'm back. I'm finally back.
Hey.
Nice.
Yay.
I'm back too.
Hey,
Wow.
Jesse.
It's Jesse. When did
I'm
you
back with a Nintendo Switch pre-order.
Oh, you went pre-order?
Yeah, I've got. Here's my plan. I've got one pre-ordered from Best Buy in case GameStop doesn't pan out in the morning.
Sure.
But you're talking about a portable charging cable, and I just went to Amazon, and you can buy a 5-pack of USB-C cables for under $20.
Cool.
Okay, perfect.
So they're cheap.
Sure. Okay. So that's great. Like so we're starting to get
components. So the one that comes packed in the box, can live on the dock and not a big deal.
Right. But maybe you also want to get
$70 is kind of silly.
Maybe you also want to get the Pro controller, right?
I will want I will want the Pro controller, and I'll still pay the $70, but it's that's pricey.
You know what though? How much is a brand new Xbox One controller? Let's just Google this right now. Xbox One.
I think it's either 69 or 79.
Yeah, it's not. That is not that different.
It's like Amazon's got them for 50.
Okay. Right. Well,
60 if you want some ugly colors.
Right. So.
But you know what?
I don't know.
I'm going over to the Nintendo site right now and looking at the Switch games. And again, this is a problem. They gave us a sizzle reel. They've got a ton of stuff out there. FIFA, Street Fighter, Odyssey, Skyrim, ARMS, Splatoon 2, Switch, Super Bomber, Snipper Clip, Has Been Heroes. I don't know what the hell that is.
It's that is actually available for pre-order right now on the GameStop website.
By the way, can I just I want to just rein us in a little bit too and say like we are, I don't know. I feel like we're throwing Nintendo under the bus a little bit here for, oh, you didn't tell me everything that I need to know. They have between, it's not like within the first couple hours, it's like, oh, you didn't do a good enough job. And it's like, well, hang on. Why don't we just stop complaining and let them speak a little bit more, right? Like they have between here and March to make their case.
Hey, Zach, they've done a good job. Let me explain this. I am hyped for this. I want this. I am super excited. But I think we also have to step back and stop fanboying and take a second look at it as well.
Oh, I'm not saying they did a perfect job. I'm just saying I think it was a sufficient job for what they.
Sure, and you can go back and listen to all of our reactions. We were like, "Yeah, this is amazing," right? And it is. But when you step back and start to see some more of these details kind of shake out, you're like, "Oh man!" In hindsight, that would have been nice, right? Mm-hmm. I still think it was great. Like I'm still stoked. I still want to, get that. I'm just kind of podging through some information.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's so much right now to dig through.
Yeah.
That and it's so much to process that they didn't share with us.
Yeah.
During the presentation, which is odd, and I know people have probably already talked about that, but just kind of just sussing through all this stuff is like, oh, there's a controller for $70. Wow.
There's a Breath of the Wild Master Edition, right?
For $130. Why would they have not mentioned that?
Yeah.
I think what
Also-
we've got to look at too here is this too, and somebody on Twitter said this, and I completely agree. There is a world of difference between a presentation for a Japanese audience and a presentation for an American audience. And I kind of have to agree.
Very true.
There is also
what do you mean by that?
Well, there's different sensibilities. There's different cultural sensibility. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll be honest, I prefer what they did tonight over what they've done over the past like 3 E3s.
You would rather have tonight over the direct?
Over the direct, over any of the stage presentations that they've done, you know, over the past several years, like when they were doing those. Like, I think they did a better job tonight than they've done in a very long time. And they had so much information to give.
And let's say this too, like I'm kind of like you saying, you know, kind of rein it in before people bust their balls on this. Like, I honestly feel like you've got to look at the fact that this is the first time Nintendo has done a live stage presentation in what, 3 years or more?
Yeah.
And for the fact of that, this was pretty dang good.
Yeah. No, I think they did a really
And it was the first one that Kimishima had that pulled off, right?
And I was really glad that he didn't get up there and try to be like, I am the, you know, here I am, I'm Kimishima, I'm the president. Let me give you a bunch of boring sales figures and facts and stuff. He tossed it off to somebody else very quickly and kept it moving.
Yeah, he was the Steve Jobs of this presentation. If you go back to
absolutely,
and we talked about that about the Apple-like nature of this, right down to the one more thing, right? Like,
yeah, I was actually surprised that Miyamoto and Aonuma were not in Tokyo. They were in New York.
They're both in New York, and I bet you they show up on the Treehouse live stream, maybe even tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that like here's kind of what the strategy is, and I know we've gone over this and gone over it, but it's like this is the initial punch, and now the Treehouse has to do its job to sell everybody on the games.
Yeah,
and there may even be stuff that shows up tomorrow that you go, wow, I didn't know that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's probably stuff that at least within the next couple of months that people are there. It's going to get announced. And you're like, oh, that's going to be a launch game too.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know that that's the best strategy.
It's not. Like, flat out, they need to tell people. They needed to tell people launch titles when they announced this. Like,
I agree.
Who also thinks they needed to bundle in a game?
Absolutely.
1-2 Switch needs to be a bundle in game.
Absolutely, it should have been.
Either that or ARMS. Something that shows the capabilities that, like, what makes the system unique. You know, that's what Nintendo Land did. Now, I think it mostly excelled at that. I don't think it failed like some people do. But, you know, Wii Sports did the same thing. It showed the capabilities of the system. So we need something that shows off, why do I need a Joy-Con? You know, why is this a big deal?
Mm-hmm.
And both of those games do that. You're just going to have to buy them separate.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know, I'm just looking at this game list thing again. Can we just talk about for a minute that Fire Emblem Warriors is a thing? And that's awesome.
That's crazy.
Extremely awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a 3-minute long video of parental controls on here.
Yeah,
3 minutes long.
It's actually really fantastic, and I think that's a huge thing. They talk about actually being able to set time limits on playtime, it popping up on the screen saying like 5 minutes left, and if for some odd reason they overextend that time, you can actually suspend a game.
Will it like give you a notification and be like, they're still playing?
I don't know if they'd say you can still playing, but you can actually say like, no, we're done, and hit suspend. It will suspend the game. You can set daily limits, and you can also log in and set parental limits in there of like what games they can and cannot play, and you can also track how many hours they've been spent playing games.
And so that's all going to be bundled together in this app. And I think that, you know, I don't know that have spent a lot of time talking about this, but like they're saying there is going to be a dedicated smart device app for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking in the online service, and it says our new Dedicated smart device app will connect to the Nintendo Switch and let you invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends during online matches in compatible games, all from your device.
Mhm.
Then it also says subscribers will get to download and play a Nintendo Entertainment System or SNES game with newly added online play for free each month. And special offers for subscribers may also include discounts on select digital games and content. So what they're going to do is they're going to tie everything together with a Nintendo app.
Yeah. I think
Including your parental controls. And that's so smart.
Yeah. So looking at this too, looking at the account, like the premium account, here's what we have that will be available to non-subscribers, and then after I'll tell you what is available just for subscribers. I think this is kind of what you'd said before. So access to Nintendo Switch parental controls app included for non-subscribers. Share screenshots to social media, non-subscribers. Register and manage friends from the app, non-subscribers. Access to eShop, non-subscribers. So you'll be able to access the eShop from this app.
And and it's important, I think, that the parental controls are part of that.
Yeah. So that's all for non-subscribers. The service subscribers will be exclusive deals, monthly game download, online lobby and voice chat app, and online gameplay. So you will not be able to do any online unless you pay, which is the same as Microsoft and Sony. But
do they say what the price was?
No.
They say it's free for the summer.
Yeah, so it'll start in the fall that you'll have to pay for it.
Where was where was the list of games again?
So go to Family Fun and then scroll all the way down.
Aha. Okay, I missed it.
Which, you know, that's an interesting choice. And I think goes to show that they know that they're not showing off a ton of games because they didn't make it readily available.
Right.
So here we go. Yeah, like you said, Zelda, ARMS, 1-2 Switch, Mario Kart Deluxe 8, Splatoon 2, Snipper Clips, FIFA, Skyrim, Super Bomberman R, Minecraft, Ultra Street Fighter 4 2, NBA 2K18, and hang on, Just Dance. So there you go.
All right. So when you were talking about some of these games earlier before the break, you missed the pun opportunity that I'm like, how did you miss that? When does ARMS release?
April 28th. April?
The term you used earlier was spring.
Why, Nintendo? Why?
Guys, I do want to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all. It is spring.
I do want to point out something. Like, clicking on some of these will give you different details about these games. After clicking on this Ultra Street Fighter one, man, I am hyped for this game.
Oh yeah.
Features include a stellar lineup of characters, including all the original fighters and bosses. The characters added in Super Street Fighter 2, plus new additions Evil Ryu and Violent Ken.
What?
Choose between classic pixel art graphics for a retro nostalgia trip, or enjoy a new refined modern look, which is like cell shaded.
Pixel art's the only way to play.
It looks awesome. Use Joy-Con to challenge a second player anytime, anywhere. Pull off flashy super combos. Show your opponent who's the strongest around. In addition to versus action, you can now team up with a friend to take on a CPU opponent together in buddy battle mode.
What?
And it has a picture of Ken and Ryu beating up M. Bison.
Wow.
So, like, this is going to be great because, like, my son I don't think he's ever going to listen to this, but he sucks at fighting games, but he wants to play them all the time. And, like, he's always like, dude, you beat me all the time. You beat me. I'm like, well, yeah, because you sit there and hit the punch button over and over and you're garbage. And so now he and I can play this together and fight against the computer at the same time. Which is really cool because that's a big win for us in our family because he's always like, oh, I don't want to play anymore because you always win. But it does a really cool job right here of showing in these screenshots it's got the same scene, Ken and Ryu throwing a fireball at each other. It's got the same scene in the new graphics and the retro graphics, and it looks fantastic. It looks so good. You know, I was kind of right. I kind of called Street Fighter, but it just wasn't Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was going to be. I'm excited about the Bomberman game. It's been a while since I've played a good multiplayer Bomberman.
Yeah. Yeah, man, there's just so much here that like I'm pouring through some of the artwork now from the press site. This character art from oh my gosh, dude. From ARMS is some of the character design is ridiculous. It's just so good. Like there's this dude with like weird chain arms instead of springs. They're like chains. And there's another one with like, oh dude, this game.
Here's what it says for Bomberman R. Simple Bomberman R. Simple rule remains the same. Operate the main character, place bombs, battle with enemies and rivals. But it's coming back in a modern style with 3D stages, photoreal graphics. Battle mode for a maximum of 8 players. Single play story mode as where players clear stage 1 by 1. 50 stages included. Bomberman's siblings and well-known enemies are back. Local connection battles and online play for Bomberman.
Neat.
I just remember sitting around and playing the Super Nintendo version of Bomberman, like that had the multi-tap thing, and just wasting hours playing that game. I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I'm kind of looking at this. Is there anything else that we have not covered? I think that what's going to be really good is helping having the next week to kind of digest everything, right? And really process everything that's going on. I know this has been a totally different kind of show. I kind of didn't anticipate that it was going to be this sort of like, just like, oh gosh, there's so much to know and we don't know any of it and what's going on. Like it kind of took me by surprise at least. Although I guess we should know better. But is there anything that we haven't covered yet that we should be covering? Justin, can you think of anything that we haven't covered? Or
I think to kick it off, when they talked about region free, I think that was a huge win. I thought that was really great. They spent a lot of time. We've talked about the Apple thing, but it's just it felt very Apple-esque. We do need to hear more about the game. We do need to hear more about the virtual service, the online service. Those are question marks still, for sure. I think those are some of the big things. But I think overall, it went really, really solid for them. I'm impressed. I can't wait to get my hands on. I know we got friends who are getting their hands on it real soon, and look to hear more from them as well. But I suspect we're going to also hear a lot more at the actual press or the Treehouse live event. That's coming up here very soon.
What time is that tomorrow morning? 7:30?
That's 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. 9:30.
Gotta go to bed, dude. That's 8 hours from now.
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. I have things I need to do tomorrow.
This is March 3rd, right? So March 3rd is the day.
Too bad, Nintendo. You have nothing to do tomorrow.
I had a job orientation. Well, okay. I guess it's Nintendo now.
Yep.
Yeah, and actually, I'm on their YouTube page right now, and they are uploading videos left, right, and center. We just got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe one, Sonic Mania.
Can I throw this out here too? That the Mario Kart 8 game page throws some details out here too. Races every character on every track from the Wii U version, including DLC characters and tracks. But then it goes on to say battle on new courses, Urchin Underpass, and Battle Stadium, or returning ones such as GameCube, Nintendo's Luigi's Mansion, and SNES Battle Course 1.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So players can choose a new smart steering feature, which makes driving and staying on the track easy for novice players and kids, even at 200cc.
That's awesome, dude.
3 new vehicles have been added. 2 are even inspired by Splatoon. Carry 2 items at the same time. Returning items include Boo, the item-stealing ghost, and the Feather, which gives you a high jump in battle mode.
Oh, awesome. We haven't seen the Feather since, the SNES game?
Game Boy Advance, I think.
Oh,
had it.
Right, yeah.
Had it, I think had one. But, dude, there's there's a lot to to process in all these. I think we're gonna be looking at this site all week long, and that's exactly what they want you to do.
Yeah.
One of the things that I do want to kind of just bring attention to is I thought was very interesting. The very first trailer we saw back in October was we didn't see children, right?
Yeah.
It's very millennialist.
Sure.
They spent a lot of time, even looking at this website, repositioning this to make sure that it was that families and kids were involved. I look at the blue and neon red Joy-Cons. It's very colorful. We have an entire section on the website dedicated to family fun, right? If we look at 1-2 Switch and even ARMS, they're very family orientated, kind of fun couch co-op party experiences, which Nintendo is so well known for. So I think they have spent the time to reposition themselves, and then obviously we include in like the parental controls. If there was a doubt that this is a family orientated system, I think Nintendo stayed true to their roots where they need to be.
Yeah, there's some trailers on YouTube, Justin, like you were talking about, that were not shown during the presentation.
Yep.
There's a Mario Kart 8 trailer that's that was not shown.
They really should have shown that.
Yeah, there's Fire Emblem Warriors is 55 seconds. There's no way that took 55 seconds. Sonic Mania, Puyo Puyo Tetris. So, I mean, what I like about it is there's a good variety of games coming out. I mean, there's something for everybody.
Yeah. No, I agree. And looking at this, the only games that oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just don't think that I don't think in the Switch presentation we just saw, I don't think they told that lineup story as well as they should have.
No.
I'm thinking that's going to come out tomorrow at the Treehouse. Then.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to see this. There's Fast Neo, the sequel to it, Fast RMX, that's listed on the site that wasn't shown at all. Minecraft Switch Edition, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Steep, Siberia 3, I Am Setsuna, which I'm really jazzed about that.
Oh, yeah.
I have it on PlayStation 4, but I may buy it again for the Switch because, hey, I like to throw money at Nintendo.
Yeah.
So, and take this for what you will. As I'm kind of going over all of the different assets from the Nintendo website, from the press site, there are 4 games that they have released box art for, and I think that this is telling of the story that they would like everybody to tell.
Launch title.
Yeah, it is. Well, there's 4 games that have box. Actually, I didn't get the Zelda stuff, so maybe there's a Zelda box art too.
Okay.
So I'm assuming Zelda. I didn't get it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 1-2 Switch, ARMS, and Splatoon 2. So those 5 games between now and summer, I think if those 5 games do not get you excited for the Switch, then those 5 games are their launch lineup as far as at least what the story is for them, right? And don't get you excited, then this system wasn't for you to begin with. I don't know what else to say. That, you know what I mean?
Something I find interesting is you've got Sonic Mania on the games page, and you've got Project Sonic 2017 as well.
Yep.
Two Sonic games coming out in 2017, and there's the Rayman Legends Definitive Edition that they didn't even mention.
Yeah. Where was that?
Is that the one that came out on the Wii U?
Yeah. It wasn't a sizzle reel.
Yeah, and Ubisoft sent us an email about that actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
They did?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
I think there's a lot more they're not telling us, and they're waiting for the Treehouse for region-specific stuff. I completely agree with whoever said that.
I need to see the Treehouse event tomorrow because they didn't even talk about the Smash Amiibos.
Nope.
Yeah, there's gotta be something. It's been a year at this point. Where the hell are the Smash Amiibos?
One thing too that I wanted to point out too, and I'm again clicking around on all these things. Mario Kart's page now says 12 players.
What?
Says up to 12 players.
Probably online.
Well,
That's
well,
probably-
if you can connect 8 different switches to each other, and you can have 2 people on each switch, there's a maximum number of 12 racers in a race. Even if if you've been playing online or whatever, but if you could have 12 players locally,
That would be awesome.
that would be super cool.
I really don't know how much I would be into having that tablet split into 2 screens though.
Yeah.
But it's what they're saying maybe is it's possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And the thing is, like playing it, you say that now, but like if you've got 2 kids sitting in the back seat of a car, right next to each other, that you could play it, like it's doable. And
Yeah,
the fact that it's
we saw it in the initial reveal trailer, like the 2 guys sitting in the back seat playing Mario Kart Switch.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. I'm just hoping that the Mario part where he was picking up the vegetables and stuff. Can we get some more Mario 2, please? In Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, please.
Let's have some warts and bring those guys back.
Yeah.
Here's one last question. Marty, which one did you pre-order? Did you pre-order the color one or the gray one?
I pre-ordered the gray one because those colors bug me.
I also pre-ordered gray.
When they're on when it's all together, it's just too disjointed to me.
If they would have had 2 red ones or 2 blue ones, I think that'd be different.
Yes.
But I don't know if I want.
I get why they're doing it, and I would even say that if there were other colors that were, I don't know. As I'm sitting here trying to think, what colors would I like with gray, and I don't. I want my system to all be the same color.
Yeah,
a little OCD about that.
Yeah,
I would even be cool with colors inspired by older Nintendo systems. Like the gray feels really NES-ish, but I would be cool with Famicom colors.
Oh yeah. If they did a version in an NES and a Famicom, I would be okay with that. But
yeah,
I mean that's all. They've almost been slavish to that to a point. With other systems. But I guess it's because people want it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Anything else that we want to talk about, guys, as we kind of wrap up here? Is there any dangling threads other than the entire thing? There's so much more to do. I think that overall, maybe we'll do this. Let's go around and say let's give it a grade out of an A to F. Feel free to give a plus or a minus. Where do you feel Nintendo? What would you grade Nintendo's? How their night at least has been. Let's start with you, Marty. What do you think?
You had to start with me. I think I'm gonna go with an A minus.
Okay.
Simply because, we're on the hype train fully, right? But I'm looking at people around the internet as well. Maybe not so committed Nintendo fans who are really struggling with some of these prices and things. And I think that it could have been a solid A or A plus if they had just done a couple of things differently. But I'm not gonna sound the alarm right now. Nintendo's dead. They're never gonna come back because you know what? We haven't seen any sales figures yet. We haven't seen any pre-order numbers. We haven't seen if this thing's going to be hard to get tomorrow. So let's wait a week, like you said, and then maybe we can sift through it with some bit of decorum and be able to finally say, yeah, this is going to be a hit or it's not. I mean, let's just be honest. We're not going to know if it's going to be a hit till it's in our hands.
Yeah.
But I would say a very high B plus, solid A minus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Zach O'Neill, what about you? How you feeling?
Right now, just from tonight, I'm giving them a C. They did do a lot of things right, but not enough to make it what it should be right now. They should have announced more in the way of launch titles and like incentives to buy it on launch date, because right now there is no incentive to buy it on launch date. Zelda is a good one, but it's available on Wii U. Like we keep saying that a lot of the games are launch window, but that's still not launch date.
Can I make one comment right here? And I just thought of this because it just popped up. Is Zelda on Wii U out on March 3rd?
I can't imagine it wouldn't, but I would imagine so. I would imagine
that would be like, because that would be where I get the whole selling point thing from.
That would be the ultimate dirtbag move if they didn't.
Yeah,
like there would be hell to pay.
Yeah, it would be.
But I it's a fair question nonetheless.
Yeah. Actually, let me look that up.
Yeah, but you're saying C otherwise based on what we've seen.
Yes. I believe they can save it tomorrow with the Treehouse Conference, but there is a lot they need to do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Fair enough. Justin, what about you, man?
I'm going to give it a solid B.
Solid B?
Yeah, I think they did a great job showing the system. There's some things that I don't necessarily like about it, like the price point Canadian-wise. But I do think that they did a great job communicating what it was. I think they presented well. I thought they gave us some of the games that we wanted to see. There was some miscommunication with the lineup fully. I think we're going to get a better picture after tomorrow's Treehouse. I'm hyped and excited for it. I do want Zelda. There are a lot of unknown questions, though. Tell me more about your interface. Tell me more about your experience. Tell me more about your online structure. Tell me more about that. But those things will come. But I think a solid B for sure. It was great to see them back on stage.
Cool. Right on. And I think I'm right around. There's a couple different places that it's a couple different things here that are what's the word? Different perspectives. I think that for a Nintendo fan, right? For a Nintendo fan, I think that I'm with Marty saying about an A-. We need to know more. Like, I think it's an interesting, diverse launch lineup. With even again going back to those 5 games, with the original sort of the 5 within the launch window, the big whatever leading up to Splatoon 2, right? Not even including Mario, which, by the way, Mario Odyssey, totally awesome, looks great.
Oh yeah, it looks fantastic.
But yeah, so like if you include Mario Odyssey, which is coming in holiday, I think that actually pushes it even up to like an A, right? And not quite an A+, but an A. If you look at the Switch over the course of 2017. But if you are not a Nintendo fan primarily, and you are kind of, you've got a PS4 or an Xbox One, and you're like, is the Switch for me? I don't know. I can't really decide. And you look at this lineup, I don't think that has nearly the same appeal. And so I can totally understand that, and I kind of get behind that. Being somebody who really only plays Nintendo consoles, this is a solid A- for me. So that's kind of, I would say between an A- and an A, like a good 89% ish. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, Justin, as we kind of wrap up here, do we have anything else that we want to point people towards, or as I'm pulling up the music here?
I don't think anything from this episode, guys. There's been a lot of content we've put out. We haven't had a regular episode in a little while, but we're going to be starting to find our footing again and coming back to our regular episodes. Tell us if we're right. Tell us if we're wrong. Go to Facebook, Twitter, social media, things that we have, and let us know, guys. But thanks for tuning in to everything we've done today. I know we had a lot of people joining for the pre-show, the post-show, live reactions. Guys, you're really the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on. And with that, I'm going to cue up our music here. And yeah, if you guys, there we go. go. That's better. If you guys enjoy the show and you want to check us out online, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at Nintendo Dads. If you want to email us, you can do so, nintendodads@gmail.com. Do us a favor. I don't have my notes in front of me. What am I doing here? If you want to go over to, if you want to call us, you can do that, 929-25-NDADS. That's 929-256-3237. Big thanks to OC Remix for music throughout the show, as well as to Carter Johnson for amazing artwork, and to Adam Leonard, both of you guys, incredible. And finally, if you want to change the world, go over to iTunes, Stitcher. Go to iTunes, leave us a 5-star review. Written reviews, even better. And of course, if you want to subscribe, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, VGTribune.com. For me, for Justin, for Jesse. Hang on, Jesse. Jesse, did we ask you about the grade? We didn't do that. Hang on. Stop.
Well, I haven't seen the entire presentation yet, so
Nice.
I really don't have enough information to give a grade. Though I still plan on pre-ordering as soon as possible. And remember last week I said by the end of the year I expect to have 2 Switches in the house, figuring my son will want to pick one up. He's already talking pre-order.
Nice.
So we might pre-order 2 units tomorrow if we can get in there.
So on the pass-fail, at least, you're giving it a pass.
Giving it a pass.
Right on. All right. Sounds good. Cool. Jesse, you can go and pre-order on Best Buy right now, so go do that. All right. Let's bring the music back. And, of course, for me, for Justin, for Jesse, for Marty, and for Zach O'Neill, thanks, everybody, for listening. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.